Hello, welcome. Time to play Path of Exile 2. So last time we were playing, I was playing the Mercenary and SiRiUS was playing the Monk. And then since then, I also made a Monk who's now level 8. My Mercenary is 5. I also made a Ranger who's level 6. And I made a Sorceress that's level 4. And SiRiUS is currently making a Mercenary himself. Because we want to try double Mercenary mode. Because that's like, you know, we're pretending we're playing the first-person shooter or something, right? Because we play a lot of first-person shooters.
What is this, Contra?
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's a little bit different than it's like, okay, it's not quite a first-person shooter because it's like, you know, but it doesn't feel like a first-person shooter in the fact that it's top-down or behind you, or even third-person shooter. I'm talking about like the way you're shooting, you're reloading, you're throwing grenades, you're like, bah, 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 you know, it's just the. Like, you could make a game that's all about... It's more like it's like a shooter gun game. Let's just put it that way. It's a shooter game. It turns it into a shooter game. Not a first-person shooter, but it's a shooter game. Anyways, so we'll try that. But while SiRiUS is leveling, because he's just started, he's like level 1. I want to show the Monk a little bit, because we only got the Monk to like level 5 or 4 last time, and I want to show that it gets a little bit more powerful. I also want to show some of my items and tabs in SiRiUS. You might consider buying some tabs, or you want to do that later maybe. The special tabs, are you interested in those?
Yeah, you were showing me that, yeah.
So there's like a quad tab, which if it's a lot of items, it's very good for dumping items into. It's not really good for... I would prefer to just have 4 tabs because it makes the items small, because the grid is smaller. Currency tab. I have found 3 exalted orbs. I'm pretty sure the exalted orb drop rate is much higher than in Path of Exile 1. Which is good because what it does is it adds a new random modifier to a rare item. And this is kind of a rich person's item. Like, rich people have a bunch of these, but poor people don't have any of these, and they very rarely get them, and they almost immediately trade them for trash items, and then they get stuck in the game because they're can't use them effectively, and so then they miss out on a huge part of the game, which is the crafting, and like the rich people really enjoy doing that, and so it'd be nice to, you know, if they just drop more often. There you go. Then I also have a gem tab. This is the one I would recommend you get SiRiUS. It's called the gem tab. Because basically if you don't have one of these, I'll show this. I showed this to SiRiUS earlier. So let's say I have these items. I need to explain this actually. So if you right click this and you're customizing it, there's this thing called affinity. I wasn't sure what the fuck that meant. I was just checking them anyways. And it puts this little symbol there. Which puts it on the tab here as well. I figured out what it does. So when you have the affinity on there, when you control click an item here, it'll automatically put it in that tab. So if you don't have an affinity and you're like on a tab like this, you control click, it'll put it onto that tab. But if you, and then you'd have to be, by the way, if you don't have that tab, you'd have to arrange your shit manually. You'd have to be like, alright, my tier 2s are there, my tier 3 goes there, tier 1 goes like that, which, you know, some people really enjoy doing that, and I certainly do, but after you do it too long, you end up wanting to get the gem tab, because the gems, if you, so not only can you switch the tab and put them in there like this, but if you turn on the affinity, you go to this tab and you control click them, they're still going into that tab, the affinity tab. And down here it says 5 out of 500. You can put 500 into here, and it auto expands and collapses based on how much stuff you have. It sorts it and ranks it. You can filter it, so you can show only skill gems, or only these are all off, I think. Yeah, you could say I wanted to show skill gems only. Why is this? Oh, because these are not skill gems. Oh, the skill gem would be actually... You know what, I realized that I didn't know this before, SiRiUS. Maybe not a good time to show you because you don't... Yeah, basically, by the way, SiRiUS, you're picking skills in your talent tree. Choose between one of those 2 nodes is actually what you should... What's the best strategy, I realized, after playing all 4 characters. You basically pick, do you want that one or do you want the green one? And you just work towards that as your first kind of initial thing.
I want projectile damage.
Yeah. Alright. So then, these, the fuck was I talking about? these gems, when you socket them, when you create them, so if I look at them on my character like this one here, this frost bomb, when you pick it up after you've created it, put it here, it's actually a gem, and it has these other gems in it. These are like the support gems. You can pull them out. You can put them in other stuff. So you can make a concentrated support gem on this one and just like move it to the other one. You can only ever have one equipped between all your shit. So if you make like a concentrated effect, you can only make one skill be concentrated. You can't make any other skill concentrated, which is different than Path of Exile 1. It would just be you'd have to find more concentrated effect gems if you wanted multiple skills to do that. Which in a way made the gems, certain ones very valuable and certain ones not valuable, and maybe this will make the shittier ones more valuable because you can't just use multiple copies of the best one, so you need to have like, you end up using more types of gems overall because of that. So you go deeper into the shittier gems, I guess is how I'd put it. So let's put this back on. Put this shit back on there. I had this sort of set up properly already, I think. Oh, and actually, so this skill here, Frost Bomb, when you're creating a gem, which I'll show right now. So if you right-click this here, say I'm trying to make a level 2 gem. And it starts on quarterstaff because you're making quarterstaff stuff. Here's like the 4 skills that it suggests to you or whatever. But you don't have to make that one. You can click on like, but if you look at it, they'll all say it requires quarterstaff, requires quarterstaff, requires quarterstaff. If you look at a dagger one, which they don't exist yet actually, look at a mace. They all require two-handed mace or one-handed mace. Axe doesn't exist. Crossbow, these all require crossbow. But certain ones like elemental don't require anything. They just require intelligence. Level 3 and intelligence. So anyone can do Flame Wall, Ice Nova, Frost Bomb, and Spark. That's not just a sorceress or whatever, you know? And then, so I learned Frost Bomb on my monk. I just wanted to see if it's possible and if it's useful. I went full ice tard. Full ice tarded.
Full ice tard.
How are you coming along? Did you beat that guy yet by the gate? You just killed him? Okay. As soon as you do that, let's just go into party and then we'll just play let's play your level 2 zone, you know, or your starting zone, and I'll come with you with my monk to show you the light, the way. I don't know.
Monk is way more involved as far as the
you know what, by the way,
commanding of the character.
No, you know, I just realized I forgot this when I was explaining all this, because I was suggesting to you like play the monk because he's basically not a slow idiot warrior, he's more like a fast warrior. But then I forgot about one thing when I was reading the guides and stuff. It said he's the technically most complicated class and he's the most advanced one. He's hard to learn, but he becomes really cool like in the end, right? Which is why Elon Musk is playing a monk. Obviously, he probably read the guides, right? Or he's either that, or he only got as far as Musky Monkey, and that's.
By the time I'm done with my monk, I'm gonna have invented a new Tesla battery for him, you know.
Right. So basically, once you're in town, let's party up. So the other one is gem tab, very useful. The flask tab, you can do the same thing. You can enable the affinity shit for it. So it's flask going here. 500 total flasks can go in here. The auto sort, you can filter them. These two are new since I played Path of Exile 1. These might have been in the first one, and they just have been added since I last played Path of Exile, which has been a few years. I have like many hours in the game, but I haven't played it in a few years. So that's why I have this many tabs. I have 56 custom tabs, and I have 6 unique tabs, and etc. Because it's all on my Path of Exile 1 items. These all transferred over automatically to Path of Exile 2, which is pretty awesome. This is an essence tab. We don't have any essences in this game yet, so I don't know if that's needed.
Ice bolts. Which one did you go for first when you first had your guide?
I did the grenade
ice bolts first, or did you go for the armor piercing ones?
Armor piercing is machine gun. I'd go for that first. The grenade seemed really cool. That's what I went for first. But I really hate it because it doesn't explode on impact, so it never explodes underneath anything.
I hate that shit.
But I bet you can modify it later to make it explode on impact. Either that, or at least make it explode faster, so it explodes like as it hits the ground, you know, just with the time, even if it's not based on contact. All right, so then I have created some icons using ASCII here. This is the witch, if you could tell, because this is the little summoned characters they summon here. Here's the shield, which is the warrior. I have some items for them that I've been finding. Hammer, shield. I haven't even made a warrior yet. I'm going to though. Witch I haven't made yet. I'm going to. I'm gonna play witch, and you're gonna play sorceress, because I think you would actually like that. Because after I played it, I realized you would really like it. And I'm gonna play warrior, and you're gonna play ranger while I play warrior, which I think actually you'll like ranger as well. Here's my monk items. Here's my crossbow icon here for my witch hunter, which I'm going to give you a crossbow as soon as you join my party here. And then the sorceress with a staff here. Bows and quivers for the ranger. I'm going to give this to SiRiUS when he's playing. So he's going to get some upgrades with like a level 5 item and stuff. Maybe you'll never reach level 5, actually, I just realized. We might only play to level 4 or 5. I did find a unique bow, which you can use immediately at first level. Maybe I'll give you a ranger that when we do that. Yeah, so that's everything. So let's join the party. I open this hamburger menu and I click socials screen, and then go create party, or no, friends. I just right click you and go invite to party.
A guy named Asshole wants to Asu.
SiRiUS boomstick, because pretty sure you're gonna use the shotgun. You could turn it into a double barrel. Even I realized.
What does Asu mean?
It's a Hungarian sweet wine made out of botcher-sized grapes that are very. They're rare.
Name yourself this?
Oh God! It's because we have these dogs that are named this after this wine. It's a long story. They're children.
I name myself after a Hungarian sweet wine because I'm just that's how.
No, I don't care about. I don't care about that part. It's we have these dogs, and there's this dog named Vadasvai Kontar Asu, who was 7 times world champion. He's named champion of champions 7 times hunting and show champion Hungarian Vizsla. He sired like 150 puppies, and he's got like fan pages on the internet for him and shit. I'm kid you not. You can find fan pages for this dog.
Super pimp of dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs.
And he died in 7 years, and that's the only reason there wasn't 8 years champion of champions, because he died at age 7 or 8 or something.
How long do dogs like? How old was he when he died? He was only 7 when he died?
He was like 7 or 8. He died because his fucking owner chain smoked in the apartment with the dog. So despite all of his training and all his work he put in, he killed the dog. It's chain smoking. That's
unbelievable.
That's because life must always be in balance, good and evil.
Yes.
Anyways, so here I have the monk. Here you are with your character. Can you buy that? I'm going to teleport to your encampment. Can you buy that tab real quick? So the only one I would recommend to you is the gem tab, most likely, because I don't want to... So for the currencies, you're just going to give them all to me. I'm going to give you exalted orbs if you need it or whatever, you know. I'll do the trading and stuff. Any uniques, I will collect them for you. Flasks, you can even give me your ship flasks. You probably would just sell them. I would like to keep them because I'm sick, because I want to keep them for my alternate characters. You probably don't give a shit about that. But you should probably buy a gem tab, because
where and how
I don't want to have to be handing you them, giving you them, or you know.
You go to the stash to do that?
So next to the little hamburger menu, there's another little icon. So they really cleverly turn it into 2 icons. This way, it has 50% of the importance. Microtransaction shop. Yep.
Yes.
And so by buying the $30 early access, you also got 300 gold coins, which I spent 80 of already. You should have 300 though. And then you go under... You should always check sales, by the way. There's always like these discounts and shit. I don't give a shit about this stuff right now on sale, but you can check it. Why isn't it clicking? There it is. Okay. And then check the main shop section, which you just click shop there. And then there's like the categories, which if you click it again, if you clicked on the left again, it'll drop down, and then that's actually, it's just same tabs that are on the right, by the way, if you noticed.
Still better though this way.
I like it this way, yeah. So then click stash.
Just having a discussion of how I still live in my mind in a Windows 98 or Windows 95.
You probably have that navigation pane open on the left side of your Explorer window, don't you? You sick fuck. You
Yes.
sick fuck.
It reminds me of the
Sometimes
old
I enable
times
it
in
and
old
sometimes I
Windows.
disable it. I'm sick. I use it both ways, so I'm a sick fuck. All right, stash tabs.
This one for 40 gold, right?
No, the
Gem one.
gem stash tab. Yes, for 40. So the flask one is another one I recommend, but I don't recommend you get it, serious. But I would just recommend for people to get because it's these kind of smaller items are kind of annoying to sort and click and move around a lot. Not that annoying, but like I spend a lot of time doing that, and if this actually saves me time in a good way where like you don't want the game to be a chore, and those are chore tasks, you know what I mean? Sorting shit, chore tasks.
What does this do?
Upgrade to premium stash, so that lets you name and color the tab, which I really like that. All my tabs are premium. I actually upgraded all mine except for like a
Do I
few.
need to bother with that for just gems?
You could either upgrade him or you can just buy more premium ones and then just also have non-nameable ones. Either way, basically to upgrade them, the cost difference is to buy a normal tab is 30, to buy a premium is 40, to upgrade a normal to a premium is 15, so it ends up being costing 45, yeah, instead of 40. So if you just outright buy it, but then again, yours already came with 4, so for you, if you just all you want is 4 premium tabs, upgrading them is the cheapest because it would only cost you 60 total to upgrade the 4, right? And then it's like, would you really use more than 4 tabs for one character? I don't think so.
Probably not.
But being able to rename them is nice and color them and stuff like that. That's actually nice. So that's
upgraded.
That's one thing I would recommend. The yeah, just upgrade all 4 of them. You can always buy more coins.
Okay.
You could always buy more. I'm sure it won't let you do it anymore once you've actually kind of want to know. So let's see what happens.
Should I try it?
Yeah.
It's gonna let me. Ah.
You've reached the purchase limit for this item. Very good. They thought about it.
They thought about it.
Okay, so then currency tab.
Figure out this giant one.
So that one's useful, but only for endgame when you're like doing map runs and shit, which I don't think you're ever gonna get to that. But that's actually really good for dumping shit into, just because it's so big that you can be like, I don't know. It's how that helps is basically 4 tabs you have to scroll through. So now this is only 1 tab on your scroll. So for dumping, it makes it useful to condense 4 tabs into 1. Yeah. But I don't like it because I hate looking at the items being so small. I'm an old blind fuck, you see?
Yeah. Delirium stash.
That one I don't know. Delirium must be something, you know, that... Oh, you can have an add to wish list. Delirium must be something they added in the game that I don't know what it is. I'm sure it'll be something later that once we get them, we'll be like, oh, we needed a Delirium stash tab, you know? Once you start, you know, fucking around with sorting them in your normal tabs, you'll realize you want it. Okay, the other one is unique collection tab. That one is different. It costs 140. And what that's nice for is that it can hold one of every single unique in the game, but only 1 copy. But that's what people are like, is I'm sick. I can never get rid of my last copy of every unique, even if it's a low level trash. I want to keep 1, and that ends up filling up all my character space and all my stash tabs and shit. This unique collection tab helped me condense so many normal tabs into just 1 tab, and then I ended up getting 6 of these because I'm so sick that I actually want to keep 6 copies of some items. Like I had this bow that I wanted.
So how much money did you already spend in this game buying more stuff like this? What? You've already spent like $100? More than $100.
Yeah, probably like 500.
Oh my God. How much?
500.
What can possibly? How much is 100 gold in real dollars?
Well, so you know what's crazy is like, you know what, every time they do an expansion, there's always this supporter tier, $500 supporter tier. And that one comes with like cosmetic shit, a portal. You don't even get that much utility stuff like these tabs. I think this is my favorite section of the shop, is basically this stash tab shit, because I like storing things. But ultimately, you know why I stopped playing Path of Exile 1 though? Is that I realized that they were doing a trick on me where they they realized that people were only buying stash tabs, and they decided that they wanted people to buy more stash tabs. And then what they realized is, like, if they just keep creating more item types, then people are going to need to buy more and more storage. And so then it was like, I just have so many items that, you know, then having these kind of combo tabs where they combine everything helps me deal with an overload of items, and it helps me be able to play more. So they've alleviated an error that they know they had in their system of keeping me hooked to the hose.
You can say it as the Resident Evil 4 seller guy. He goes, he says to you, "I'll buy it at a high price."
Jeez.
They gave you what you wanted at a high price.
Now, here's one of the other things I don't like about Path of Exile, and I think that they're pretty much just copying it in Path of Exile 2, which is very disappointing to me. But if you click on the armor section...
Wait, how much is 100 gold in dollars?
Oh, I don't know. That's... So click on the plus next to the gold at the top, very top left. And then you look at the points section. So 50 points, $5. It's basically straight up no price difference between any of these price points. So it's $10 for 100 points. 10 points for $1. Well, let's look. It's 10 points for $1. Oh, points being gold. I think so.
Is this actually gold or is this points?
Now I'm confused because I can't mouse over this thing up here and it won't tell me. Well, when I clicked plus on it, when I came here to click plus, it brought me to here. So I'm imagining this is points. If I click on this one, this is some sort of guild-related thing. You are not currently a member of a guild. This other coin icon is some sort of guild thing. So you can create a guild, by the way. That's different. I don't remember that in Path of Exile 1. Creating guilds and shit. Maybe they had it and I just wasn't aware. Like 2000.
$1 for 10 gold. No wonder you people are spending the huge money for the stash tabs and shit.
So a stash tab for 150 points is $15. $15 for stash tab, 200 for premium tabs. So $20 for 6 premium tabs. I have 60.
Wow.
So that's $200 there alone, just for those premium tabs, not including the unique tabs, which are 14. I have 6 of those. That's another.
Item in the game.
That right there's another $200 just for that.
You don't have to collect every item. But you want to, so you will pay the price. You're sick.
Yeah, but so, okay, hold on. Like, go to the armor section. And so, here's the other thing, is like these cosmetic things.
45. This is $43. This is $45. Unbelievable.
Yes. And here's the lame part about it.
How can they charge such ridiculous amounts?
But no, so I'm okay with it as long as they wouldn't do this part. This is the part that really bothers me. They don't have cool looking armor like this in the game normally. So they make all of the normal armor, even though it's got good stats and everything. All my super items that are worth $600 look not that good compared to some of these store cosmetics, which you have to spend $45 on. And there's so many store cosmetics that all look so good.
I'm just kind of mind blown.
They won't even give 10% of the good shit to the fucking free tier, man.
At what point did the games reach the point where they're charging the price of a full game on Steam for one cosmetic? When did this happen? Like, this is unbelievable. Kind of blows my mind.
Well, and also what I hate about it is how it's like, you can, these basically are like a cosmetic overlay on top of whatever armor you're wearing. So that means that people are running around wearing these stupid things, and so you're not looking at the character going like, oh, look at him, he got that one item from the one place, and he's got that other thing from the, you know, like how you'd see them in Diablo 2 or something. You're like, hey, that guy's wearing that one helmet or whatever the fuck. You know, this is like, you just wear your cosmetic purchase thing, and at best people can see, oh, here comes Mr. $500, because there's $500 cosmetic seats.
Just somebody wearing this earlier in the encampment.
The Fey wings that are $30.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, so for me, they got me a few times on these items.
This one's pretty cool. This one's good.
So the
not worth 42 fucking dollars.
So I don't like the cosmetics, like armors, for that reason. I don't mind the wings so much for cosmetics. Have you seen the wings yet? Try and find these wings that are a little bit lower down on the left. Just keep scrolling a little bit. And there you go. There's the angel wings. And then like the one above it.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But so the reason I like those is because there are no wing items in the game that are like... So wings are cosmetic only items. There's no... you know. So I don't mind that being a cosmetic. So the people who paid more money, they can look like gods. Let them have that. They support the game. They support the existence of the game. They're the ones who paid for it. It's a free game, you know. Everyone else is a freeloader.
This one the other day, $442.
That's kind of cool. But it's, see, like, once again, it's like, it just becomes, you know, like a. So the cosmetics that I do like though are things like click on portals at the left instead of armors. Click on portals. I like this stuff because when you open a portal, you can make it look unique. I don't know. I wish it would show a damn video. How do you make it show a video, for fuck's sake? It shows a picture. Like, come on, if you wanted me to pay $20 or something, please show me a video. Is there?
Please take the effort to make a fucking video.
Can I click a video somewhere? No? Oh, there's a picture, but no video. There's different colors. You can buy different ones. $20, $18, $19.
They thought of changing the portal looks before in the first game? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
no, they did. I had a gold portal. I just ended up getting a portal I really liked, and then I don't change it ever, you know? So for me, it's like $10 portal I got. And what I like is sometimes I can just find things where I don't need the $50 one. I don't need to look rich. I just find the one that I personally like. And if it's $5, I got lucky. If it's 20, I kind of hate it. Like, you know, I needed a black cat. I think they got 10 or 20 out of me for that. The Hussar wings. Those ones I really wanted and I had to get. And then, like...
only 2 pets so far?
Yeah, where's the pets?
There's variations on it.
Where's the shit? Oh, pets. Baby boss pet? Whoa, what the fuck?
Freak baby. Look at this freak baby. Holy shit.
I like this. You can actually mouse over it and see it. Like, why can't you see the portal like this?
I don't know.
In full 3D, you know?
You should show the fucking portal behind the character.
Yeah, exactly. The freak baby is freaky. These are... Look at the baby Dominus pet. That's insane. He's got a metal mask. The last one. The very last one. He's got a little metal mask. He's a little mage baby. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Freak. I love it.
So it ends up...
$24 immediately.
ends up being just a declaration of your cosmetic taste and the fact that you had $24 to waste on the stupid baby thing. Suspicious rock
no one can
pet.
see the shame of how many stash tabs you have.
Stupid. And golden rock. Oh my god. Visual effects. You can get glow effects on your character. Also, once again, none of these effects are available in the game normally. It's like, well, they do have effects in the game, but like the coolest effects are cosmetic effects, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what's mind-boggling is that they charged for $30 for the early access when they're making so much money off of these cosmetics already. They should have literally not charged anything for early.
Well, that's why the game is normally the game is free. That's why, and it will be free at launch. So they can get away with charging $30 for early access. Look at how many people were willing to pay for it, and it makes it like a more exclusive event, and it doesn't feel cheap that way. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
So the other thing to look at is the weapons. You can look at, once again, it's just cosmetics for weapons.
You can put visual effects on your character.
Yeah, that's what I was just showing you earlier. I was saying visual effects, and then
Be a ghoul. You can be a ghoul.
a ghoul. You can get glow effects. What else is there? You had like footprints. Oh, that's under armor. It's under the armor section. Footprints are you running around, little glow effects appear behind you, your feet. Back attachment, these are like the... Oh, weird, freaky. Oh, that's what the wings are, okay. Weapon, skins, and also weapon effects. There's no weapon effects apparently in the game yet. But like flame effects, glow effects, you know. So basically, if you want to look like a super god badass, you have to pay for it. And, but... what I do like about the game is, despite all of that, the game stat-wise is completely separated from the cosmetic part, and you can really get into the stats. But the only problem I have with that is a game can only be separated that way in the mind of an autistic nerd. A non-autistic nerd experiences reality in the world and life both statistically and visually at the same time. You know, like together. And so then for a normal
change your cursors for $10, 5 different cursors.
$10 cursors, motherfucker. Where's
$2 per cursor.
But you, but do you know?
Cursors,
but do you know?
Remember when this was just an option in the game? You could just choose a cursor and like fucking Dungeon Siege
Wait,
or whatever.
But do you know what I'm talking about though? Like, if you find a really good item in a game that looks visually really good, doesn't that make you like the game more?
Yes.
So like wait, what? Did you say I guess?
I'm not that invested into like. Oh, you mean it's like
any game?
Even if it didn't cost money, like if you find a cool item just in the game itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the game, if you didn't pay for it, well, doesn't that make the game cool?
Does it make you like the game better that you paid $42 for a cool?
No, I'm saying that doesn't. I'm saying that like they're removed. I'm saying that they separated the cosmetic from the stats. So what I like is that you can still have like a super character statistically, where you chose all the right skills and everything, but you're not going to look that good because they didn't associate really good statistical items with really good looks, because they wanted to keep the best looks for cosmetic only shit. And so then you end up with like, you know, like for an autistic nerd who doesn't care about how his character looks, and in his mind he's like, my characters are god because of this and this and this and this and this and that, explaining all the stats, you know. So for them, their character in their mind is really good, but like I think that it should also look good, and the fact that you have to pay for that separate, and not only that you have to pay for it separate, but that it will never have the correlation between stats and look. Like, you know, like a good stats item should look good, don't you think? Like if you have a badass weapon stat-wise, shouldn't it also look badass? That's my whole point.
Yeah.
And the fact that all the badass items are just always cosmetics. Anyways, that's enough about that. Let's go back to the actual.
So I bought the one thing. So how do I? Is it just auto enabled?
Yeah. So just check your stash. And there it shall be.
This one.
Wait, what happened to your? Oh yeah, now you can right click those, because they still. So now you can color them. So like they still look normal to me, but I realize they're just brown and have the number 1, 2, 3, 4. But now you can change the number and you can change the color. And those affinity is like I was explaining earlier. If you check that, then those items will automatically go into that tab. So even if you don't have a currency tab, you can make one of your tabs be a currency tab by checking that affinity tab. Did you hear anything I just said?
Jimmy Jim is what I heard.
Did you hear anything I said?
Say it again.
I'm saying by you setting that affinity thing there, you're making it so that tab is the tab that receives gems when you insert them into your stash with the fast insert control click. If you manually put them in there with your mouse, it doesn't matter. Then it's going to be where you click it. But if you're control clicking them in affinity, that's where it makes it go. You don't need to actually have the gem tab for it to work. But don't you have a gem tab? So don't make that tab.
Do I have one?
That's the only one you bought.
Oh shit.
I'm dealing with a fucking sleepy head over here already.
That was the last time we played. You think I remember? So
you just bought it 5 minutes ago. You literally just bought this at the microtransaction shop. You just bought this.
I've never used it before, so.
This is your gem thing, but you don't have any gems because you haven't been playing. You're level 1.
How do I know which one my gem tab is?
It's 5.
5, okay.
It's that one, but you just don't have any gems. But you should name that one gems and put the affinity for gems on that one. Jimmy Gem tab, and Jesus Christ. Okay.
Gemzors.
All right, let's
Do I have to still click gem here or no?
I'm going to explain it a third time. The affinity thing is for if you click it, when you control click items into your stash, they will automatically go to whatever tab you set it on. You can only set it on one. If you put the affinity on another tab, it'll move it. It can only be on one tab. So like, and you want it on your gem tab because that's where your Gemzors. He names it Gemzors.
What should have named my first one?
Let me show what this motherfucker's doing, so at least I'm not just sitting here and looking at my character's butt as I talk about it. Gemzors, there you go.
And name the other tab.
And then
what should this one be?
Just, you know, one. One is a pretty good name for now, but
Mad fits. This
gear.
is for outfits.
Gear, and it's like it doesn't need an affinity because it's just normal items, just whatever you. But you could choose a color. Basically, I like to make my tab names short though, because then you don't have to scroll. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Why doesn't it have the tab name up here?
Why didn't it save it? What the fuck?
Is it too long?
Oh wait, I don't know why I didn't save it. That's weird, actually.
What the fuck?
Try closing it and opening it again. Stash.
Bastards! I paid for
Try
this.
logging out and back in, I would say, maybe.
Oh my god.
It's being weird. That's weird.
Let me do a login screen. What the fuck?
That was weird.
I paid good money for
That
this.
feels like a bug. That feels like a bug.
Money.
I know. If it was free, you couldn't complain. See, that's the advantage of making it free. But
Yeah.
but the disadvantage of it is that people actually think like if things are free, they must be bad. You know? Have you heard of that concept of like you must charge enough?
Like Path of Exile 1. Oh, I mean like.
People have
the
this.
whole game was actually
Well,
completely free.
like especially the richer you are, if you have some sort of thing and it's like, oh, it's only $20. Like, are you sure it's even good? Like that's what rich people think. They're like, oh, it's only $500. Is it even good? Like, is a jacket?
Taco Bell is only $20. It needs to be $100. It's not tasty enough.
Yeah.
Look at that. It worked.
It works. Okay.
Yeah. Bro, this.
Let's watch it again.
What would the second one be?
Let's see what he's doing. Gears.
What would the second one be?
Probably like currency and like small items. You know, currency. I don't know. Gems, jewels. I don't know. You don't need to come up with it all now because you don't have any items. Like, name them all as you kind of, you know, as you need, as you need them. You know, like bling, 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 hundos. Oh my God. He's
Bling, 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 hundos. I'll rename them later.
Just see, 1, 2, 3, 4 is perfectly fine until you start to, you know, later need more. As you get more items, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do with it and come up with an extensive system for how to sort them. You can make folders.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going to go in 3 and 4 yet. Do you already have a pre-planned destination for these tabs? Or
No, like so what I'm doing so far is I just have one tab dedicated to each character. I don't have enough gear. We're level 4, man.
Yeah.
We're level 4. So for each character, I have like 3 items that I've stored. That's it. So there's no like, you're way over planning this right now. The mystery. See now, whatever. You're just making it worse because now you can't see the 5th tab. But like, whatever. Making it worse for like no reason. There's no. You're not. The tab is empty. CV. C notes. I don't even know.
Notes. Look up gangsta wording and you find out.
Jesus. C notes.
You don't know how to make the bread. You don't know what that cheese is.
Jesus.
Cheese dip.
Oh my God. Animal. All right. Flask me. Okay, yeah, flasks would be another one. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to be throwing your fucking flasks away. I'm going to be like, no, don't throw that away. Give me, I'll take it. And I'm not going to be the bottle collecting hobo, you know?
Oh, yeah, no.
You're going to be like, I don't want this.
I'll just throw them on the ground, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways.
As I do.
You don't really need your tabs. You just mostly want to be able to customize them. I do think that just having 1, 2, 3, 4 is perfectly fine, though. You see that you've paid money for this thing. Imagine you would have paid $4 for that, or $6 total. You paid, I guess, $6.
Yeah.
And you don't even know what to do with it, but because you don't really.
By the way, I'm complaining about the prices, but that's like one burrito at Taco Bell now, $6.
I know.
Like literally.
It's fine.
Prices these days.
And I think like you know what I like about the system is that. The more you like the game, the more characters you make, the more space you're going to need. It's perfectly correlated to your how much you're getting out of the game. So if you don't get very much out of it, it's perfectly fine to play the game with 4 tabs. Is my entire point.
Yeah. For me, that's going to be more than enough.
Let's fucking do some murdering.
Yeah,
I'm bored. This is going to take 8 hours to do this 1 hour video.
Yeah, just go forward, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
I get to level 4 or 5. Is that all we're doing?
Just the 4, and then we're gonna do 2 other character classes.
Yeah, I'm just experimenting with the crossbow, shotgun, machine gun thing right now.
So I'll show my character. I got some cool items. I got this Wings of the Kalen. So because I played 4 character classes to like level 5 or level 4 or whatever. I ended up getting 2 uniques: the bow, and I got this helmet. Increase rarity of items found. Gain 1 rage on melee hit. Every rage also grants 1% increased stun threshold and 20 dexterity. Given, I got these rings. I got adds 1 to 4 physical damage, 1 to 6 lightning damage, cold damage, 1 to all melee skills, 2 mana per enemy killed. I got all this cool shit. Attack speed, movement speed on these boots. I got all the good shit. Oh, SiRiUS, can you come? Sorry, can you come back to town here real quick?
Back to town again? No.
Yeah.
You're talking about some item called Wings of the Clue that you put on. What the fuck?
No, can I just give you your item though? I was gonna give you an item.
Oh, okay.
Requires a level.
On your weirdo items, your weird names.
Do you have 8 strength?
Do
you have 8 strength?
Let me look. How do I even know?
Check your character. Push C.
How do I know if I'm strong?
Push C and then check out the top there. Strength 11.
Holy shit, I'm so strong.
Okay, so which level are you?
Strong level 2.
Strong level 2. So I have this crossbow here, which is level 3, which I'm not gonna give you, but I'll give you this other one.
This is not the place.
Can I trade with you like this? Yes. I can right click your portrait and do it. Here's a cross.
I'll give you this thing I had from earlier. I don't even know what it is.
Mouse over each item to enable accept. You must like verify that you actually looked at it, so you're not like a child. It's like saying, "I know he tricked me. He swapped it. He swapped it." And by the way, if they swap it, it would make it grayed out again, so you have to hover it again, which is smart. You could tell he swapped it that way. Visually, you could tell he swapped it. Because people would do that trick on people on Diablo. They'd swap it out with a different item that has the same icon.
Can they just do a quick swap?
Same icon with different item. Yeah, different stats.
This is much higher, yeah.
Ooh, nice. This is for the witch.
On there and everything.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Bolt speed.
So we're gonna accelerate our leveling here by taking advantage of all of our...
What do I do with my old one? Just sell it?
What is it?
That's my standard starting crossbow.
Is it blank? Let's look at it. It's shit. Trash. Sell it or throw it on the ground. Sell it. Sell it. Control click that shit.
Get the hell out of here.
Alright, let's go. I think it's worth going back to town for that though, because this...
I'll sell water to a dolphin, motherfucker.
Did you see? Did you see how it was rare item?
The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it was blue. All I know is that it means it's blue.
Oh, I gave you the blue item, not the rare. The rare one was level 3. I forgot. I gave you the blue one. It's not rare. It's magic.
Oh, you never gave me a rare. Rare would have been orange?
It's like yellow. Orange one is unique.
Alright, monk, show me what you do.
Alright. So the monk, I have this thing called Killing Palm, which is a teleport skill. I gotta zoom out a bit.
What level are you?
8. I'm a super beast.
You got like 4 levels ahead of where I last. Monk.
Teleport. Every time I do that and I kill someone, this thing does a thing called culling. Which if you call someone, that means you kill them when they're low health or something. You finish them with 1 hit is how you call them. So they have to have low enough health for you to be able to finish them in that 1 hit for it to count as a call. And then you get these orbs that float around you, 3 of them. So I've called 3 motherfuckers. I think there's a max limit to how many you can get. I think
called 3 motherfuckers.
I think
that sounds funny.
I think it's 3 is the limit. They wear off. See, there's a timer up here at the left. They wear off after a certain time. But
so you were saying last time about, I wonder when it's going to have the Diablo 2 teleporting. And like 2 levels later, you got your Diablo teleport.
Teleporting? What are you talking about?
Doesn't your monk teleport around?
Oh, sort of. He can teleport to an enemy. That's slightly different. Almost.
Oh, it's just not quite. That's not quite. I'm sure it's coming.
Teleporting anywhere. I mean, I definitely can see it being possible. Did you want to go in here and do this one real quick?
Yeah,
The mud burrow?
let's do it real quick.
The beast in there. Kind of, he's the higher level beast, actually. Let's kill the witch first. She's kind of technically lower level.
Kill the witch! Kill the witch!
The hag or whatever. And so I wanted to show something, though. See this giant lightning arc of things that just flew out? How did he do this? How did this monk do that? Suede bracers. These are yours, actually. They were dropped for you first. This move that SiRiUS was doing with the lightning attack, which is called Falling Thunder, has a special thing. Which says if you consumes your power charges to fire lightning projectiles forward from impact. So power charges are the things that the Killing Palm gives you. So if you look at Killing Palm, it says enemies around you that can be called will be highlighted. Each enemy killed by the strike grants a power charge. Calling enemies if their life is low enough. Okay, I read the whole thing. I read it backwards. I'll read it forwards. Dash to an enemy and strike them with an unarmed attack. Calling enemies if their life is low enough. Each enemy killed by the strike grants a power charge. Enemies around you that can be called will be highlighted. This skill always strikes with your bare fist, even if you have a quarterstaff equipped. So even though you have your quarterstaff equipped, you always switch to palm for that. You hit him, it counts as an unarmed attack. That has to do with the passive shit in your tree. But anyway, so basically, to simplify it, you right-click, teleport to the motherfuckers, you call them, you get a power charge, and then you use the super lightning. That's all there's to it, and the super lightning is super fucking powerful.
By the way, that is the most technical character from the sound of it. Is there any more technical character to control than that one?
Probably some of the ones that are coming in the other 6, you know? This is probably definitely the most.
So far, the most.
That I've found. I mean, I've played them only level 5, so I can't be, you know, not yet knowing, but... So I got these charges. Let's fucked up this hag over here. Ready to go hag hunting?
Got a hag muttering over here.
Start this fight off like this. Okay, let me show these other things. I got this thing called a frost bomb. This is the mage spell, which you put down, and this is not from quarterstaff. This is just like an elemental spell. It just explodes on its own. SiRiUS will learn all about this when he does the sorceress. But I also have this rollback skill where I roll back and I place this thing, which you have to hit to explode it. You can hit it, or the boss can hit it. So like if they can explode it on themselves like that. But also you can explode it with your frost bomb. You put a frost bomb on it. Oops, that's not a frost bomb. Frost bomb. If I can do this right. Put the thing there, put the frost bomb on it. And then they both explode in her face. And you can put that one down first, then roll away. You can put the frost bomb on her, teleport to her, then roll away. Boom. This frost bomb shit's super powerful.
Frosted.
Did you see that? You got our unique item. That was your drop right there. The rattling scepter.
I don't use scepters though, do I?
No, it'll be my item. But you got it was your drop. It'll be my item. What's that?
All these items that were sitting here, did you see the same ones? Like as I picked them up, did they disappear for you?
No, we can both see them. They're shared. But for the first like 10 seconds that they drop, I could tell that the unique was assigned to you because I couldn't click it because it was grayed out. So I could tell it was your drop. But then after 10 seconds, it became public. And I'm pretty sure you can change that probably either under, let's look, social screen maybe? Party. I just change this shit. There's gotta be a way to change it. Status. You know what I mean? Like, there's gotta be a way to change, like, the looting method. It's just under options, you know? Game.
Did you go back
Default item allocation, short allocation. Permanent allocation, free-for-all. Do you hear that?
Say it again.
Free-for-all, short allocation, permanent allocation. I can just explain it. Free-for-all, obviously anyone can pick up any item. Short allocation is what we're on, where for short duration, it's assigned to someone. So if you're fast enough...
longer, because I'm slow.
That's what I think. I think I'm going to do permanent allocation, right? So then you'll know it's yours, and I'll be like, SiRiUS, come get it. This is your item. Come get it, you know? And then...
Yeah, that's good.
Or we can make it free for all, and then we'd have to be like, hey, this, you want to pick that one up? No, I'd rather just so you know whose it was, and then we'll deal with it after that. So permanent allocation.
Scrolls? Do you have scrolls on you?
No, I usually just buy them from that witch in the town.
Attack, speed, or damage? I'll do damage first.
So the attack speed, one thing about it is like this killing palm, for example, that's based off of attack speed. So how often you use it. So like, let's find some enemies real quick up here this way.
Machine gun, it's I'm gonna start putting some points into that as well. Yeah.
Where's the enemies though? So if I do this killing palm, you'll see how slow it actually is. So I can hit it. See how quickly I can actually click it. Like 1, 2. It's kind of, I mean, it's pretty fast, but I actually upgraded it already with a thing to make it faster. So it's kind of badass already.
So that's your scroll of wisdom.
Yes, that was. Do you want it? Here you go.
What is this? That's just a normal
unlocking
scroll?
Weren't you just asking for one?
Yeah, I need like actually like 4.
Just take it, yeah. It's 25 each that you just buy it from the lady in town.
But I know you have some, motherfucker.
That's the one I just got. I have 0. I usually don't have enough, and I usually have to buy them, is what I'm saying, in town. I usually buy them as I get the items, you know? You have to kind of like check, like, is this one worth even, you know, upgrading? Later, of course, the price difference becomes huge. Like, items are worth way more than 25, so just at the beginning of the game, this is maybe not worth identifying everything. Your health.
A lot of these fucking wolves. All of a sudden. Wait, so hold on.
Oh, here's a chest.
I accidentally opened the map. It doesn't take long to open the map. It's crazy.
I like to do that because it leaves the ship permanently. Yeah, like how it cools off. Look how long this effect. It doesn't leave it. Fuck, I wish it would leave it on the ground forever. Fuck's sake. Piece of shit game. Refund.
What happened?
My effect for the lightning tendrils on the ground, they disappear after a certain time. Nothing is permanent in life this way. Whatever. Let's keep going. Alright, so what else do I have? I have this this spell, which has to hit him with a spike. I kind of liked using this at first. My frost bomb shit is way more powerful though. I think. The Growlwood, this is where we need to go, but let's go into that one cave actually that we skipped earlier.
Did we go to Growlwood last time we played? I don't think we actually.
No, we never did, so we should do it. Let's go kill that other worm thing real quick. Let's just do it as fast as we can do it.
That exploding palm thing is what this witch is doing. Vile hag. Where was that hole?
Called. I like culling. So basically, there's this power charge shit, the blue orb thing that's sitting around me. Is from Path of Exile 1. They have these 3 different types of charges: power charges, endurance charges, and forget the green ones. Ace charge or something. Let's look. I know that there's a place you could see it in the tree where they say.
Can you identify on just the overlay map?
Frenzy charges. It's called frenzy charges. What's that?
Can you identify just? Oh, there it is, Mud Burrow. There it is. I see it.
The Mud Burrow.
On just the overlay map thing. If you make it like bigger, you can see it.
And I know there's a way to move it around too. I forget how. But...
That's very good. Very good map. I like it. Highly impressed by map. If you're trying to do like find the Diablo 2 maps or some kind of mod or something like that, trying to make it a little more usable, or wasn't there something like that we're trying to do? Remember how you're like customizing the Diablo 2 map to like have a better overlay method or something from the default? Something. I
Oh, maybe that was Path of Exile 1 with the filters. Item filters?
No, it was definitely Diablo 2.
The item filter shit was Path of
Maybe
Exile
just
1.
customizing the map under the menu settings. I don't know.
Alright, where'd you go? Where are you? Oh,
I'm
you
in
wanna...
the mud burrows.
Alright, I'll follow
Am I
you.
not in your instant?
No, you're here. I'll follow you. So now I wanted to try something. Alright, where's some fucks? I gotta use my lightning charges up first. Motherfuckers. I want to switch to my actual mercenary. So, what happens if I just switch? Exit to character selection. I'm gonna re-invite, and then you're gonna open a portal for me, okay?
Oh yeah.
Immediately deletes his character by accident. Instead of clicking enter, he clicks delete. No, it probably is a confirmation, I'm guessing. Are you level 3 yet?
I believe so.
Check your character screen.
Yes, I am.
I'm bringing you the new crossbow. The new crossbow, party me. By that I mean accept my invite here in a moment.
I'll deny it.
Invite to party. Now open a portal. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it could no.
What?
I went to your old portal. Whoops. You're opening it, and I already clicked it. Let me look. I opened my own portal, and now your portal. Portal to Mud Burrow. Yes, there you go. You just must read, and then you see. Here, take this. Here's your new crossbow. Check this one out.
We'll see.
Check out this one. That's a rare. See the yellow? So the difference between rare and magic items is that magic items, or you're full. I think you're full. Drop some shit. I'll pick it up.
Giant idiot boombat stuff.
So the difference between a magic item and a rare item is that a plain item has no special bonuses except for these inherent bonuses. Like, okay, let's use this amulet as an example. This amulet, you see how there's these blue lines? Look at an item that you have that has, like, yeah, look at your crossbow of the archer. The 29 increased bolt speed part there is the inherent property of the type of item, which it is the tense crossbow. Tense is the one that is increased bolt speed. The heated part is what does the adds 2 to 4 fire damage. Of the archer is the +1 to level of all projectile skills or whatever. But so if you strip that item of its magical properties, it would still have the 29% increased bolt speed. That's an inherent property to the tense crossbow.
Inherent.
And so the tense crossbow would be just called tense crossbow. It wouldn't say heated, and it wouldn't say of the archer. But the magic part is when you add any one of those properties. The adds 2 to fire damage or the +1 to level of all projectiles. 1 or 2 of those is magic. If you have 3 of those properties or more, it's a rare item. So notice how many properties your rare has. It has 5. See that shit?
Yeah.
So it can have 3 to 6. A rare can have 3 to 6 properties.
Wait. How many inherent does this one have?
Doesn't have any.
Doesn't have any.
Nope.
All magical. They call me the inherent heir.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And so, do you know what an exalted orb does?
Adds an extra one of these at random.
Another property to a rare, yes. And so, do you know what a chaos orb does? The smaller orb that we found, which is more common than an exalted orb, even though I found 3 exalted orbs so far and only 1 chaos orb, but it's
upgrades switches the stats around or upgrades the stats of one of those things. No.
It's the gem that converts it from magic to rare. It adds the 3rd stat. It's because it's really easy to craft an item that has 2 magic properties because of the orbs that create magic items where it's like add 1 property to a magic item. Those orbs are very common. So it's very easy for people to make a 2-stat magic item, and then once you have a good one, a decent one, the next step is to convert it to a rare and hope that the 3rd stat you get is also good. If it is, then you have like a good rare item with 3 stats, and now you want to use an exalted orb on it to give it 4, and then another exalted orb to give it 5, and another exalted orb to give it 6. Each time it has to survive the is it good or not. Like, did that roll just make the item shittier? Did it break it? Or It wouldn't make it shittier because obviously it's giving some sort of benefit, but if it's not what you wanted, it makes it shittier because it's filling that potential. It's wasted that potential of the item, you know? All right, let me look at my character.
What's this scepter I just gave you?
The Dark Defiler Rattling Scepter. Grants level 2 Skeletor Warrior Minion. Okay, I'm going to be using this. This is a summoning witch item. See, it says Skeletor Warrior, so she can summon her skeletons.
You try the witch soon?
Yeah. Gain 3% of damage as chaos damage per undead minion. Nice. What's that?
Or you just have to right-click this to finish the quest or whatever?
Oh, you're...
Right-click to crush it.
Yeah, you gotta right-click it. It gives you 10% permanent cold resist. It was for killing that hag earlier.
Oh. Okay.
She's the wolf hag. I don't know if you noticed she summons wolves.
Yeah, I noticed.
So, she's the wolf hag. Alright, so... Here we are. We're both mercenaries. Let's see what we're gonna do.
What level are you, though?
I am level 5. I'm not level 8, I'm like 5. I'm not, you know, I'm not... You have a better weapon than me, though, so... Actually, that's questionable. I don't know. I think your weapon does more damage than mine. But because my weapon... Let's just compare it. Mine is 6 to 10 damage, adds 1 to 4 cold damage. So can you look at yours real quick? Your weapon, can you show me yours? Crossbow, yours is 9 to 15. Because yours just increases 45% increased physical damage. So the 6 to 10 becomes 9 to 15. Mine adds 1 to 4, which makes it 7 to 14. So yours is higher. Yours also has increased attack speed. 47% increased elemental damage with attacks. That's like good if you're gonna use elemental shit. But for me, I have +2 to level of all projectile skills. Now I think that might make certain things better because grenades now are +2 to skill. So a level 1 explosive grenade becomes a level 3 explosive grenade. So it's as if I had already upgraded my gem to 3. So I don't, you know, don't know if so your base damage is higher on your weapon, but my skill damage will be higher on certain skills, basically. In general, I really like the plus skill shit, though. You lead the way, sir? I'm mostly just using my machine gun. It's the most primitive one. It's the most just click and shoot. Yeah, double machine gun. There we go.
Machine gun that Mudman freaked down.
Do you want to try shotgun?
Mudman.
You
Mudman.
want to try double shotgun?
Oh, yeah.
Because then we both have a shotgun.
The tiny bug sure got it. Single tiny bug. Oh yeah, that fucking
I love it.
I wish their corpses would stay around a little longer, because don't they disappear like really fucking fast? Oh no, some of them do stay around. This guy just vanishes though. Just
into the ground.
Melts away.
The bones
The bugs stay
on the ground. See, this is fading out. I'm checking his little rib cage. Lazuli ring. Lazuli.
Lazuli.
You're talking about this. You didn't like the name Lazuli. You're like Lazuli. Lazuli. You're like anything but Lazuli,
like,
please.
It's a Lazuli ring. Lazuli.
Sounds like a glasses selling web store. Lazuli.
Like that guy who shot the United Healthcare worker.
Oh right, Luigi Mangione or something.
Did you show me the best quote from Twitter or X or whatever, where the guy was like, "And where's his brother Mario?"
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
It does look kind of like the John Leguizamo Mario or Luigi.
You don't see the name Luigi like anywhere ever in real life, other than
I'm wondering in Italy.
Luigi.
Maybe in Italy, you know.
Yeah.
When in Rome, maybe you make way more Luigi's.
Get out of my land, you Italian freak nut. Jesus Christ. It's a joke, it's a joke. I love Mario.
You can't do that accent. It's
child.
illegal. You're not allowed. All right, you're level 4 now. You're pretty much the same level as me. So by the way that the game is set by default is that if you're playing with a lower level character, there's 2 ways you can set it. Can I look? Can you check under options? Actually, you can go under game. Default level downscaling. Read this part. Mouse over that shit. The last drop down in the section. Yeah, right there. If you're playing with low level party members, level downscaling will be applied to your character. Party members will have no experience penalty. Disabled. Your character level is not modified. Low level party members will have an experience penalty. Basically, if you're level 4 and I'm level 5, I'm going to be scaled down stat wise as if I'm a 4 out of 5, like 80% character somehow. They're going to scale me down as if I was a level 4 character versus level 5.
The lowest player is what we're playing at.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, but if you do the other way,
but then you don't get it. You won't gain any experience any faster. This is a really good system for making it so the lower level player catches up to me.
But now the other way, if I want to join your high level game and like be killing level 80 monsters and I'm level 30, I can still do that by switching this, right?
But you'd gain in a lower level. You'd gain a lower experience amount. Low level party members will have an experience penalty. This is how Diablo would do it. Is they
trying to prevent people from having like to join some other player
super high level,
super high enemies for you.
This is the problem that they've been solving since Diablo in the early days. You know, is like that problem right there. Is power leveling, a higher level character leveling you.
One thing it removes though is the fun occasion where you join a high level player and you're like, and then they help you beat up like monsters at twice your level, which you could normally never.
In
do.
Elden Ring or something, do that shit. Yeah, but since it's a gear finding game. Yeah. It's gonna be exploited to where, you know, that's the difference. You know, Elden Ring is not a competitive ladder ranked gear finding game. Like that's the thing. But anyways, I like this downscaling thing though. Basically, is my point.
I got you, boo. I got you, boo. As they say.
Basically, here's the difference. In this way, the lowest level player is the least penalized. You will keep gaining at the normal rate. The higher level player is the penalized one, and they will be gaining. They won't be able to kill as fast as they normally would be able to because they're weaker. That's the point.
Sorry, but someone said something funny in the chat, which I just noticed.
I disabled that. I have it disabled.
Oh, this one guy was asking like, "How are you doing?" And the guy's like, "Suffering from success."
Jesus.
Pretty fucking epic.
Okay, I'm closing that.
Pretty epic.
Wow.
Wait, so this giant maze area, you want to turn on the overlay map to get a better idea of how you are.
I toggle it constantly, and I untoggle it. I'm sick.
It's actually, it's really well done. Like, it doesn't really obscure the visuals of what's happening. Unlike
I
some
think
maps
it does.
that completely block it.
Wait, why is yours so small?
I love it.
How is yours so small? Mine's so zoomed in. What the fuck?
I never changed anything about it.
Why is mine so fucking zoomed in? What the fuck?
Perfect. It's a perfect size. I love it.
Why is mine so boombats? Oh, minus and plus on fucking numpad. Oh my god. You know how primitive of a world I was living in? Try.
Holy shit, this is how yours looked?
Yeah, and that's why I was turning it on and off. And I was like, because you can see.
Terrible,
I was like, I
terrible.
can't see anything. It's like, yeah, this makes it smaller and less visible. I like this. Yeah, very good. Thank you.
I can see what's happening on it, and I can still see what's happening on the screen. Only for like maze labyrinths like this, you know?
I like, you know what the smart part of it is? You know where I'd like to position your SiRiUS camera? In the middle, at the bottom. You know why? Because I realized a lot of the action happens in front of you in like a cone, not in the center middle part, which is why they put the map there. Notice how the map is not centered on your character, it's centered on the bottom center of your screen, not on the center of your screen.
You know how you should position me? Right in the middle center of my screen, except of your screen.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, by the way. The icon is in the middle of the screen. I'm on the top of the map. Ah! No! Yeah.
Oh, you should put it in the middle of your screen like this, except for make it so it fills the whole screen, so they're only seeing me.
Okay. Let's beat this boss. Beat this boss up. Alright, so what do I got? Grenades. I got grenades. Here's just some grenades. Grenades, that's all I got. Machine gun. I got double boom booms. Just boom boom it up.
Boom boom it up.
This is like this is very like a shooter game, don't you think? What is a shooter game that we played that's like this, which is very shootery, but then like, you know, top down? Oh, Contra, by the way, we're gonna be playing that. What was that thing we got?
Anniversary Collection.
Contra Anniversary Collection, yeah. What is that?
This one includes like a lot of the ones from like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, other consoles, Sega consoles. I don't know.
Man, these grenades never hit anything.
Talking out of my butt. Maybe it's a brand new game.
I'm trying to go with machine gun.
Try as the worm might burrow, you will never be a sandworm.
The grenades is more better for destroying these little fucks. You'll never be a shave
You'll always
balloon.
be a tiny sandworm.
Like he's attacking with his butt very well. Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
You know when he's attacking with his butt, he's serious. You know he means business then.
It's the business end, as they call it.
Yeah.
Which is the business end of a shotgun is like the front of the barrel or whatever, you know?
You know human centipede, don't you?
But, oh my god. Did you just say human centipede, motherfucker? Are you mentioning human centipede, you sick fuck? Jesus Christ, his first thought of centipede's human centipede.
Yeah. He's gonna put you into the feeding process along the chain. Onto the chain.
He's evil, he's bombasting.
What a demented movie, eh?
Lock him up, shotgun blast,
Or
boom.
came up with that movie concept, should be in prison.
Topaz charm. I like it.
For their vile mind.
I like the permanent allocation. By the way, could they please give an option for like short allocation, medium allocation, long allocation? Jesus fuck, it's like 5 seconds for fuck's sake. How ADHD, it's not even an option to use that option. Don't you think? It's that fast. It's like normal, it's not usable for normal people. It only gives you for, it's like, if you're real sick, you can always grab the item. Like, like first for 5 seconds.
I need to scroll, I need to scroll.
Okay, we gotta get that back in town. Oh, I got a topaz charm. I've never gotten charm before. Used when you take lightning damage from hit. Oh, actually, I think I did get a charm. It was some sort of stone charm thing. I'll have to look at it. Which I think gets used when you get stunned. This one gets used when you take lightning damage. I see. So charms react to certain damage inputs types, and I think you socket them into your belt. See, it says charm slots 1. If I remove this, see this 3 slots thing here? That's the 1 charm slot, and I think I can put it in there. I have to identify it first. Alright, so let's get to the next zone real quick. So I'll just teleport. I'm gonna get your ass back here.
I thought there was maybe a proper exit out of here. I guess you have to find your way all the way back.
No, you just take your portal.
Fire now!
Your portal.
Yeah, take a portal, yeah. Of course, you know what? I'm not gonna use this map thing, by the way. You know how awful my screenshots are gonna be if I use the overlay map? Jesus Christ, I gotta be toggling it and zooming in like this. Full zoom. Full zoom. Hey, stand by these portals for a full zoom. Full zoom. I'm some sort of a fucking... Look at me. I'm a Passion to Christ motherfucker over here. Face the camera, please. You're a hooded... Fucking...
I'm a Jesus. You're more of a Jesus than I am.
Yeah, I'm a fucking... I'm about to go on the cross.
Crown of thorns.
I'm at the end, 3rd phase Jesus, right? He's about to go in the cave.
Final phase.
He's about to go in the cave, Jesus. Yeah, final phase, Jesus.
Remember, there's a 4th phase.
Sephiroth, Jesus. What'd you say?
There's a 4th phase, resurrected Jesus.
Oh, God, that's right. He'd be like floating with the God waves.
Look, some guy in the chat room called Goofy G. And to check out Goofy G wrote, "You good?" Question mark. The fuck?
I don't know.
Funny to me otherwise.
Look at those glowing.
Good?
I don't know why it's funny at all. Actually, I can't figure out why.
Anything take your fancy?
Because he's just asking someone like, "You good?" Like, what the fuck happened to this guy? Is it he lose his mind? You know? At least that's what I'm imagining. Imagining this whole story.
If you find a fight,
Should I sell my older crossbow, or is that something you want to keep?
But I think it's
Your stash tab.
Let's look at it.
This one.
To
Hence
gain.
crossbow the archer. I mean, it's super low level. It's just for beginning game shit. I mean, honestly, do you want it, or should I just sell it?
Sorry, what were you saying?
You want to keep this crossbow, my old one, but it's like very early game stuff. I don't know why you'd want to keep this, but I'm just still asking you.
Can I examine your crossbow and the one you have equipped? Can you hold down and compare on the other one?
I can't do it in the store, but I can do it here.
So yours is 9 to 15. The other one does 9 to 17. That one, the non-rare one, does more damage, yo.
What?
Look at the numbers. 9 to 17. The other one's 9 to 15. Oh, but it does say attacks per second 1.7 versus 1.6. So they're about the same. The other one does have 47% increased elemental damage with attacks. You need to be doing some sort of elemental damage type though then. So you need to get some sort of elemental damages, you know, somehow.
I think you want this other crossbow. I think you want to keep it. I don't want to just sell it.
I'm saying I think the magic one probably does more for you is what I'm saying.
Well, I know, but like I was gonna get rid of my other one, but
No, I'm saying I'm saying your magic one's better than your rare one is what I'm saying.
oh fuck.
So if you
Switch it then? Okay.
I mean, unless you want to keep the rare just because it's rare, and for that reason, I would keep it for that reason. Definitely don't.
Put it in my stash.
Definitely don't sell it. If you're gonna drop the rare, I'll definitely take that one. Both of them are higher than my crossbow. Let's just put it that way. Both of them are better than mine.
I put it in the stash. I don't even know. I'll sell that.
Actually, don't put it in your stash. Both of them are better than mine. Give me one of them. Use one and give me the other. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I put it in my
you, like,
stash.
I was literally asking you, do you want it like 5 times, then like as in trade?
I know, but I'm telling you, I'll take either one. But I'm just literally telling you, the magic one is technically stronger. Give me the magic one. Make it really simple.
Magic one on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put it on.
See, this, what I have here is this other one. You just look at it real quick. It's lower damage. It's only 7 to 14. It's much lower damage. But it has +2 to all skills. So it's hard for me to calculate if it's actually better or not, you know? But this one, I think, is better because it is higher damage. So, and I actually have elemental shit I can add. Such as rings can add elemental damage. I don't have any rings, though. They're all my other characters. I shall put this in the stash. The level 2 one I will put away. And then my shield I will put in here for my warrior that I will make. The sorceress gets her wand. I think that's literally the same as this one. It's a rare. Okay, yeah. Then this one for the witch. I should just put this in my unique tab. Like this. Bing!
I had a lot of unidentified shit I had to identify. So now I've done it. Got a larger mana flask.
Nice. Bless her life flask. I'll sell this shit. Let's try and get to
What is
the...
the simmering lesser life flask?
Anything
What is
take your
that? What is
fancy?
simmering versus regular?
It's the stats that you have on there. The 23% recovery applied instantly in the 20...
Oh.
That's yeah.
That's a good.
It instantly... Yeah, that's a good one, actually. Instantly applies.
What do you do with these old ones? Just sell these? Because they're nothing. They're worthless, right?
This is what I mean. Is like
Wait a
for
minute.
me, I keep them because I make other characters, so it's not worthless to a new character who doesn't have a good flask because it doesn't have any stats on it. That's why I keep him. That's why I bought a flask stash tab. You should just give them to me. That's the point. Give them to me. Just give them
What
to
is
me.
this one? This one has a much higher recovery rate,
Yeah, that's for your mana.
even though it's smaller. And when I'm using my crossbow with the shotgun blast, this mana goes fast with that one. Let's actually see how much it does. So, 8 consumes 8 of 60 charges on use. Then how much does the medium one have? 10 of 80. I'll still keep this one.
8
for
of
now.
64 would be 8 times. 10 of 80 is 8 times. So one of them is only 7 times. The other one's 8 times.
Yeah.
So 8 of 60 is only 7 times. But the instant part is useful because sometimes if it doesn't heal you fast enough, you'll die. So the instant part helps get through that initial risky, like, oh, my health is, I'm about to die, you know?
Found this twig circlet thing.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a rare Dusk Halo Twig Circlet. 13 to maximum mana, 10 to fire resist, 6 to cold resist, 6 to lightning resist. Has energy shield. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Just put it on. Oh, look, you're turning into... Oh, you want to be a Jesus? You want to be like Jesus, do you? You got the
Yeah.
twig thorns, yeah. He's phase 2 Jesus. I'm phase 3 Jesus. He's already got the... Wearing the barbs, and he's got the full-ass body. He's been whipped already. His clothes are tattered. He's been whipped.
He's been whipped already. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why, but I was recently reading about that Passion of the Christ movie and stuff, and did you know it was a budget of like 30 million and made like 600 million? Do you know that
Oh
shit?
shit! Wow.
Yeah. And it was like a
So you
small
just have to
independent
have this
movie.
Guy going along getting whipped nonstop.
It's
and
like
not exactly the most.
One of the most
money-intensive-
successful independent movies ever, as far as money made, you know? And it's because it's about Jesus, who's the most popular character in the world, actually, technically.
Knew that every Christian would be watching it.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, you ready? Next.
Wait, selling.
Hey, selling
Yeah, shabby hoods and
dexterity, shabby hoods.
Wait, so. One moment. So this. Is this dust thing better than, like, this one has armor, though? The other one has
Depends
energy
on what you
shield.
want. Like, I like energy shield, because, you know, your health doesn't go down. I don't know. But
As long as you have an item like this one has energy shield on it, then energy shield is active and effective, right?
yes. So check your mouse over your health, and you'll see your total 35.
Ah. Oh,
And so you also have
look at that.
things in your skill tree which give you energy shield, and also there's things in your skill tree that boost your total. So if there's ones that will say like plus 50% energy shield, and there's ones that will say plus 20 flat energy shield in the skill tree. So you can get not just from a gear, but you can get it from flat value amounts from the tree as well. My point.
Look at me, I am the new Jesus. We are now both Jesuses. We are Jesus.
You're like early like teaching carpenter Jesus.
I will now teach you the ways of the crossbow.
Crossbow Jesus should have just been your name, but it's serious
Crossbow
move.
Jesus. Wow, you should name yourself that as
Crossbow
character.
Jesus.
Crossbow in the final version of the game, when it comes out, remember that for your ranger or your archer or whatever. What is this guy, mercenary?
Crossbow Jesus. All right, so let's go to let's this zone's definitely reset. By the way, we took way too long,
Oh, I see.
so it's cleared. It's only 10 to 15 minutes. It's 8 to 15 minutes or something. So we just but let's try and let's see how fast we can clear this time. So I would recommend still killing the witch hag, the wolf hag lady, just because she has good loot chance or whatever. You know what I mean? And one of the things I like about this, which I think, now that I think about it, they did have this in Path of Exile, is like, in Diablo, The bosses are almost always at the end of a map or end of a dungeon or whatever. You know what I mean? Not always. They did have some, like, you know, like you find the butcher.
Some mid ones, but there's mostly at the end of a area. Yes.
Yeah, this one has a lot of bosses that are just like on your way. So like, let's try out the normal crossbow. Have you tried that much? It's actually not bad. Like just a normal crossbow shot.
Oh yeah, I never used that one yet.
7 shots,
good,
not bad.
actually. Imagine it ends up being the most powerful between the shotgun blast. And the
Oh, let's go
machine
kill
gun
this.
and
Let's go kill the hag here.
that. Working on this hag.
Look you, hag. You're going down. We're just gonna blast her. That's right.
Fucking hag.
Hag the hag. Torn gloves. I like the permanent allocation. I like how I know these are mine and those are yours, you know? You got two rares. Nice. Torn gloves. Fuck, I need those scrolls. I'm gonna portal. But so by the way, do you know how often it happens in this game? I'm not even joking. You portal to go to town to just quickly sell your things, and you take too long in town and your portal closes. Do you know how often that happens? It's not even, it's ridiculous. Do you know that this is the reason why I have a quad stash tab? Because it allows me to just dump items in there and then deal with it later when I'm not in a, you know, in a hurry. Like because of that, how many times I've done that. I'm gonna buy one of these scrolls. Alright, no, actually I'm not. Ooh,
Found a fancy garb, higher evasion rating, higher shield, maximum life, dexterity.
Do you have gloves?
I have some shitty.
I'll give you better gloves. Here, I'm gonna go to your portal, and I'll trade you. Oh, where the fuck are you? You're, oh, you're still over here. Okay, here, take this.
Yeah.
Let's drop it for you on the ground. Vengeance touch.
Oh, yeah.
What's your? Show me yours. Can you drop yours? Smithing hammer. This is like for the. Ooh, this is a good one. +1 to level of all melee skills. This is good for a one-hander for a shielder guy. Very nice. Okay, this is shit. This is what you just dropped. What's the armor that you dropped? Can you show me that real quick?
Armor that I dropped.
You just equipped it.
Which one did I drop?
No, you equipped it.
I
You equipped it.
Did I accidentally drop that earlier? I didn't mean to.
I misspoke. I meant to tell you to drop it so I could look at it.
Oh, I see.
2 to 4 physical thorns damage. Vision rating, maximum energy shield. The reason this is good is because 21 energy shield is pretty good, and it has evasion, and it has 10 to max life, and it has thorns. Like it's not a super powerful item, but it's good for low level. Obviously, it's got a bunch of stuff on it, not just one thing. You know, either any one of those 3 things would be good. Basically, you got 3 of them. That's good.
Jesus, upgrades.
All right, let's keep going. So, if in general you stick to going to the northeast, it seems to me you will find the exit, which I like, because then you can kind of run through this map if you try to get through it, not clear it. You know, look.
Oh, do these get randomized? I thought it was exactly the same each time. No.
Oh. Now I don't know. I thought it was randomized. I'm pretty sure it's randomized because
I thought it looked the same. But
no, it's randomized because I've definitely been where like this starts off and I go to the right and I go to the left and like, but there's certain parts that aren't.
Wow.
So there's like sections that are like they're combining like smaller sections to make medium sections.
It's very well done randomizing because it feels like almost like authentic. It's actually crafted almost.
Yeah, I think they have like multiple sizes of objects that are being combined at different sizes or something like that. I'm guessing. I'm just a guess, but you know, like they have large pre-made sections which are being blended in, and then you have parts that are like filled this with fully generated to small random parts, and then you know they have like a very advanced RNG map generator in this compared to the first game. That's one of the main improvements I'm seeing is like they have really large objects and like little objects and it just looks less tiled. I don't know.
It's toily detoiled. I don't know.
Alright, so
I don't know why I have to turn into a certain accent.
so basically this is the next zone. We haven't actually been here yet. What do you think of this zone? It's a giant forest.
Why must I become British?
I don't know. What does the British serious think of the forest?
I like it. I like it's like a giant, like, you don't really see forests of, actually, I mean, what game were we playing where it did have some pretty large epic forests? Was it Diablo 2?
The way I would put it is that I've seen games where they would have, if this is more of a primitive, older type game, it would just have trees, and the trees would be like a tile almost, like tree.
Trees are at the edges of the place where you could walk.
Yeah,
Diablo.
this is like
You're like among
trees. Yeah, it reminds me more of like the way Shadow Warrior forests were, if you know what I'm talking about, where like the walls themselves become the trees or something, even though it's not, but it's just, yeah, you feel like you're in the forest or something, not just in between a bunch of placed trees. Family of trees on it. down.
What?
I'm
kind of understanding now. The detail level of all these areas is quite high. Really nice texture work, and there's so many different areas. I'm sure it's a lot of textures and stuff required, you know. I'll allow it. I want them to know, I want this company to know that SiRiUS has allowed it, but only because I said it's okay. They asked the God Lord SiRiUS, and he said, I approve. They asked permission of me. The God Lord Clown.
Take some of this
SiRiUS
shit so you can sell it tonight. Yeah.
from the Clown Cluster universe has come and judged and allowed. Like, what is he talking about?
So, does it look like the white items, or anyone can pick it up? Is that what I'm gathering here?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But there's shit.
Yeah, no one wants it. Yeah.
Nobody cares. Wait, here's a question. Can you ever increase this? Can you increase your character's inventory space size ever? In the first game, could you?
No.
So that's it. So basically, you're always like whatever.
You're always teleporting back. No, but what you do is you stop picking up trash. You don't stop for white items. You don't stop for even magic items. So you don't go back as often because you're not picking everything up, because they become so insignificant in the grand scheme of value relative to all your other shit. But at early stages of the game, it's not like that. You're kind of wanting to sell everything because you're really poor. You don't have any money, right? Don't you? Like, I don't have any money. How much gold do you have? I've got 170. I have 170 gold.
350.
So later you get way more gold because just a basic item will, you know, it becomes way more efficient just to sell rares and then only go back with rares, basically. Oh, the Red Veil is where we need to go next, but actually let's clear this zone. We need to find a lady here first, or a location.
Insignificant. You know where that's from. Boondock Saints.
Oh.
Yeah, he calls the guy Insignificant. Very good movie, very good. The machine gun so far does not feel as powerful as the shotgun blast, you know?
I know. This machine gun, I like it because it's just primitive, like you're just like bam, 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 shoot, bam, 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 but it's actually not as high damage as even the basic crossbow.
I've even upgraded it to level 2 and it's still...
But I think it's because there's more you can do with it, like...
Okay.
It can do things like the pinning, which is based off of every time you hit, it pins it, so it's like the more times you hit, the more you would pin, I think. You know? Certain things you can activate with, like, hit, you know, like critical strike per hit, or I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what.
Pinning level 2. Pegging.
Jeez.
That's where you get her to peg you.
It's only doable by the ranger. You know?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
These fucking grenades, man. I can't get them to go where I want for the life of me, by the way. You know?
Such a worthless skill from the sound of it.
And you haven't gotten one yet?
Have I even unlocked it?
Did you get a skill gem yet? Did you get an uncut gem yet?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah. What is that under? Is that actually the skills panel? G.
Yeah, but an uncut one you would have in your inventory.
Oh, I did, but I chose the... Where's the screen where I could choose the shit?
You need to have the cut. You need to have the uncut gem. You can't.
Oh, so
I don't know
you
how
can
to bring
only
that.
do it-
I don't know how to bring that panel up when you don't have the actual gem. Once you cut it, it's
Oh,
cut.
wow. That's silly. There must be a way to check, no? I guess
No.
not. Wow. That feels like an oversight. You should still be able to look. Future preparation of what you want to do. Interesting.
I don't know. I think that you will have plenty of these cut gems and.
Yeah. I chose the armor-piercing machine gun, and then a scatter gun was the other one, and I haven't done...
Oh, that was the shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we
So I
usually
just haven't done the grenade one.
you need another one. Yeah, I have more in my stash if you want it. Do you want it?
No, it's fine. I'll
No.
get there. Maybe it's later. You can do that.
I just kind of want to keep this video short, so maybe I just do it. You know, I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to town, dump these items, get that shit for you, and then you can also maybe
I'll try
come.
it out.
Yes. I like
I'll
how you
try
want
it
bits and
out.
pieces.
Oh yeah.
Any-
Ba, ba,
another
da,
from my
ba, ba,
collection.
ba,
Oh my god.
What's that?
Just expressing my disappointment. That's all.
In my music?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You've never heard such perfection. You must bow to me.
Okay, so what was I gonna grab for you? I was gonna grab the gems from my gem tab. I have a. Do you want a level 3 gem? Level 2 gem?
Oh wow, I've never actually reached
I have
level
3
before.
level 2s and I have a level 3. I'm gonna save the level 3 for myself, motherfucker. I only have
Be
one.
level 2 then.
The
Be
first
level
one I've ever gotten. Actually, I just realized.
I don't need to advance too far into the future.
I'll give you the
know?
rest of these, unless you want to save these
You
for
don't know
like
the
a
effects,
different.
like when the Terminator comes through the time portal, you don't know the effects that'll happen. So I don't want.
All right, open your portal. Open your portal. Oh, this is it. No, yeah, open your portal, please. All right, here.
A warrior has arrived from the portal. The
All
other
right, so
direction.
tier 2.
Immediately. Oh, I also don't have permafrost bolts either.
Yeah, do you want to try that one?
Sounds more fun than grenade, honestly.
Well, I can give you 2.
I see.
Like basically, permafrost bolts replaces your basic bolt. Obviously, you don't. Why would you want to shoot 2 different types of bolts, right?
Yeah.
Grenade though, the thing that's cool about it, the only thing that's cool about it, I hate how it won't explode where you want it to. Here, just take it. Just fucking take it all, motherfucker. Take it. Just take
What's
it.
the support gem do?
We'll get to that in a moment. But the only thing that's cool about the grenade is that it doesn't. You know how when you switch between shotgun and machine gun and bolt, you can only have one of those on at a time, right? The grenade has nothing to do with that. It just throws it out, so you can keep the grenade on right mouse. It's the only skill you have that's like a right mouse, so it's not switching in the left mouse skill.
Are these locked for now?
No,
Only
no.
4 for now.
No, you can do more. You just need to get more skill gems. So if you click on the skill gem itself that you just crafted, that you just cut, you can just remove it. Left click it.
Why couldn't I place it there earlier?
I don't know.
That was weird. Okay. Put it on.
I'd replace.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd replace your bolts wherever you had your bolts. I mean, you could just whatever. Just put it.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I wouldn't. I would put the other bolts to T or whatever because you won't use it. You know.
Yeah. Q is the standard when I had my regular bolts on.
That's where I had it too, and then I had E as fragmentation and R as armor piercing rounds. But yeah, so then grenade you can actually make right mouse. Is my point, because it's like your actual, you know, it's grenade plus whatever else, like grenade plus shotgun, grenade plus machine gun, grenade plus bolt. So like that's why grenade is actually good. But what I hate about it is I can't fucking hit anything with it. So it would be good if it was if it was usable, but it's.
Wait. How do I replace this? Like, I'm just trying to left click to replace.
Let me look at your screen. Let's go full serious mode, so we see what you're doing.
Yeah, so
What are
I'm
you trying
to take the grenade one. Oh, I'm being stupid.
Oh,
I
okay,
grabbed
yeah.
this-
So
I
no,
grabbed this
it's
instead
very
of this.
yeah. So the gem is the circle part. The skill is the square
Yeah.
thing above it. It's very important.
Oopsies.
And it's
Oopsies.
I'm sure a mistake made many times. So, but do you know how I switch my skills? Even cooler way. Left click on the slot. Or right click the slot.
what?
Right click the slot. One of those. It brings up a menu.
Oh,
And you
yeah,
just
left
choose the
click.
one. Those are all the gems you have. You just choose it. That's the
Wow.
fastest way. You can just switch them around that way, right there in that menu.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yep. And then actually, you know what's weird? Hold down control and when you mouse over that area, mouse over that skill area, and then hold down control, or you got control slots, control Q, control E, control R, control T, control F.
Although, look how awkward it is to actually switch with control plus those keys. Isn't it awkward on your fingers? Isn't it weird?
I think so because I hate WASD, but I'm sure for those WASD aficionados out there, which is the 90% of the common man,
Yeah, I don't like the control.
they are, I'm sure, perfectly comfortable with it. They've already gotten used to it. It's kind of like QWERTY was designed to make people type slow on purpose on typewriters, and the motherfuckers got used to it anyways, you know? So, human will overcome. Anyways, let's go before the... where are we at? Alright, let's find the waypoint. Let's find the
I
waypoint.
got the ice frost bolts and I got grenade.
Let's see it. Let's find the waypoint. I think we found it. And you go to the right up here. Yeah, you see how now the grenades become your main right-click skill? Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's something about like aiming it ahead of where you want it. So that way if you aim it on what you want, it'll bounce off of it and it won't end up where you want it. But if you aim it just short of where you want it, I think that's the key. I think I'm just using it like a dummy. I think you can learn how to use it properly if you're not primitivo.
Don't be a dummy.
And also you can increase its explosion radius, which makes it easier to use because, you know. Or you can decrease its explosion radius and make it do more damage, which
Do they damage you?
no.
Then what you could do is you could throw it past the enemy, run past them, and then they'll follow you.
Yeah,
onto the grenade.
into it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Very good idea. Yes.
Funny. Just basically stand on your grenade, and they'll
Wait,
run right onto it.
Okay, let's cut your support gem. Let's do that real quick.
Right. So what do I do with that again?
So right click that one, and this is the only way to bring up this menu. And I want to show this while you have this up actually.
Have I done this before? I don't think so.
I don't know. Click through your skills, crossbow bolt, fragmentation round. Click on it. No, I don't think so. You'd
I was
have.
looking at this one time on my other character, but I don't know.
You probably did it on your other character. You never did it on this one.
I think I chose one on the other character. Yeah.
So you just
Double barrel.
Yeah, so that one says supported skills loaded an additional bolt. Supported skills have 30% less reload speed. So it takes longer to reload by 30%, but you can go boom boom. I think that 2 times and then minus 30% is overall a net bonus, net positive, right?
Yeah.
So overall it increases your damage. Brutality, do more physical damage, but then deal no chaos damage and no elemental. I don't like that because usually you have some elemental damage. If you don't, you can take advantage of that. Leverage, supported skills have 50% increased critical hit chance against immobilized enemies. Well, when you pin someone, they're immobilized. And when they're pegged, they're super immobilized. So
leverage trade Bitcoin at a higher risk.
Not that kind of leverage. Well,
No,
technically it is.
leverage.
Talking about sort of the same thing-ish, but anyways. You're leveraging. Anyways, I don't know. Let's not get into crypto leveraging. Don't do leveraging, kids. It's it's worse than crack. What's that?
Brutality sounds the same, right?
Well, so but look at what else you can upgrade, because that might not be the best one to upgrade. Look at your other skills you can upgrade.
I'm just seeing this one's different though. This is a chain.
Oh, I see. That one also had brutality. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this one also had brutality.
Which is the basic.
Other one.
Okay, yeah. I thought you didn't. I didn't realize you clicked on armor piercing rounds. All right. So then skills chain +1 times. Support skills deal 50% less damage with hits. What does it mean they chain though? Like you need to have something that it chains. Like I don't know what chains about it.
Not enough detail and explanation.
Like no, I mean I know how the chaining thing works. I just don't know like.
What
Usually,
about if I mouse over the chain word?
It'll tell you. Yeah, it'll explain it. Effects that chain are redirected to another target after hitting an enemy. Projectiles cannot change from enemies they pierce or fork from. But usually you'll have like chain lightning will chain. I'm just saying like nothing about your normal armor piercing round is inherently chaining. So it says 100% more times, but your current amount of times is 0. So 100%, you know, it's like 2xing 0. It's still 0. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So I don't understand how that works unless you
do?
add some weight to chain in the first place. So I think, you know, every 5th use of supported attacks causes 500% more stun buildup. Oh yeah, so there's this whole thing in this game which I don't know if we haven't actually paid attention to, but it's stun buildup. When you look at an enemy's health bar, you'll see a smaller little white colored bar increasing, which is their stun. And once you get it past a certain threshold, they'll get stunned, and there's ways to like force that to come earlier by like seeing that the threshold is past 50%, and you do some sort of skill to like get stun them earlier, and then you can do like a heavy stun. They have to be past a certain threshold, like 75%. You need to look up the actual details, but there's some sort of more advanced stun mechanics in this, even more so than just pinning and stunning. There's also like heavy stuns and stun build up, and there's like a lot of different new action RPG mechanics, by the way, that these are actually like innovating upon the action RPG mechanics that have been the same for like 20 years, by the way. These stun mechanics.
Yep.
I like that shit. Which also Grim Dawn also does these kind of innovative things, so gotta give credit to this.
There's all kinds of brand new different things on this one.
Supported attacks gain 25% of damage is extra cold damage, okay? Oh, the permafrost
Less
bolts.
fire and lightning.
Nice. So if you want to be even more cold, okay. Frost Nexus. Supported skills create chilled ground for 4 seconds when they freeze an enemy. And then now you hold down Alt and mouse over chilled ground.
Oh, okay.
Chilled ground chills those standing in it and lasts 6 seconds by default.
So it freezes them?
And then hold down Alt and mouse over the chilled them part. Does that work? Mouse over chilled ground, and then chills. You can't mouse over chills on that? No, you can't. Can you hold Alt again?
I'm already holding Alt.
Can you let go of Alt and then hold it again? No. Is there a Control Alt?
Do you hold the other Alt?
Do you hold? Try Control. Control Alt.
Holding both Alts and it's not
Try Control Alt.
Control and Alt? Oh my god.
Just hold down Alt and then hold Control, like when you're trying to do a secondary one. No, okay, no. Shift? Is it Shift?
Chilled right here? This is just chilled ground.
Is it Shift?
Maybe, let's try.
Whatever. It's as easy as finding another item that has chilled written on it and then mousing over it. But then, whatever. Basically, it chills the enemies, you know, which is, it makes them walk slower. That's I can already tell you that much.
Alright, Pierce.
Projectiles from supported skills pierce an enemy. Projectiles from supported skills deal 30% less damage if they've pierced an enemy. That's always good.
Does that mean it goes through enemies into the next one behind them?
Yes, and then the ones behind do less damage, but still, overall, you can do almost twice as much damage. You can do 170% damage with a shot if you're shooting into a pack, because each bolt will hit more than one enemy.
I might take that one. Let's check what the grenade has first.
Yeah. Concentrated effect. Be even less likely to hit anything. This skill. Concentrated effect, more damage, less area of effect size.
Fuck that shit. It's
so super, you gotta be super accurate, but then it does way more damage. It's got a shot. do less damage but fire 2 projectiles. So 20% less damage but shoots 2 is like 160% damage because you're removing the... I don't know when you remove the damage first. I think it's 80 and then times 2, right? 280%.
Scatter grenade. Scatter grenade.
280% damage explosions, yeah. And also they shoot slower, so that would actually make it even less damage, like balance, you know, but 2 at a time, overall still 150%-ish damage.
Yeah.
And you go boom, boom, and more likely to hit them, but then also you're also more likely to miss maybe one of them, and only one hits instead of both, you know? Second win, support skills have 50% less cooldown recovery rate. Support skills have twice as many cooldown uses. I think you can use it 2 times in a row. So instead of like it shoots out 2 at a time, you can go shoot 2 in a row, but then it'll take longer before you can shoot any again.
Let me guess, payload down here. Is this the one that makes it blow up instantly? Deliver the payload.
It says it has a 50% chance to activate a second time.
Oh, I see. Primal armament. I was just wondering if any of these sound like they actually would be.
I know, right? Check it. I want to know that actually. 25% more weapon elemental damage. No. Check ingenuity. Cooldown recovery. No. Exploit weakness. Nope. Fire
They're not
exposure.
going to let you use grenades like rockets, are they?
No, I'm pretty sure they're going to make it so you have to learn how to click at the right distance to do it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
There's
so.
no on contact grenade. Damn it. So now here's
I want to do pierce.
Wait.
Pretty good.
Wait, first though, look at this other thing I wanted to just show on the stream. Click on all gems at the bottom.
Where's that? Oh.
You can actually make gems that are not for those 5 skills.
Oh.
So like, what's controlled destruction, for example?
Where's that one?
On the right. Supported skills deal 30% more damage with hits and ailments. It cannot deal critical strike. What's yeah, just look at some of them.
Faster projectile.
Speed, yeah. What's comorbidity? Bloodlust. The red one, bloodlust.
This is a melee one. Just
I see. That's why it's kind of like not recommended or whatever. Can you scroll down and let's just see what else there is? Let's see. What's fortress or execute? Fast forward. These are cool sounding. It's like a wall thing.
Creates a wall, yeah.
So it's for a wall, like firewall, for example, probably is a wall skill, you know?
Wasn't I using like, wasn't I playing Diablo 2 with a character that had like firewalls and ice walls and shit?
Yeah, ice walls, yeah, and firewalls, yep, and you have firewalls in this as a sorceress. Yeah. I just wanted to see, I'm just...
A lot of stuff.
Life tap. What's magnified effect?
Light tap. Oh, where's that? Oh.
Magnified effect? Down. Oh. You can't see that. Okay. Say.
Oh, look at that. It makes the area of effect larger for any skill.
Okay,
wow.
that's okay. That's
good for the grenade.
That's the type of example I was trying to find. Is like one where, you know, why was that one not recommended for the grenade as the 3 that they recommended? It's useful for the grenade. So sometimes the all slot has some things in it which are outside of the normal, like basically they're just...
Can I make this actually? Can I actually put this on the grenade? As I would use this for
Yes, you can make it. Click it and then cut it. Yep.
Now how do I...
Now open your panel, just G for skills. This is how GGG spells skills. This is the G. Grinding Gear Games, G for skills. Yeah, click it. Left click it. And now you can just put it in on any of those skills that are glowing. And actually, can you do one more thing? Can you put it back down onto your inventory? Sorry. Can you mouse over it and look at what it says at the left there? Supportable skills. Which ones are not supported or have a little red X, and the ones that it can work on as the explosive grenade, it can work on permafrost bolts. So like,
So first you'd have to craft it only to figure out it's not going to work on the grenade.
well, I think what normally what happens is like, so you put it onto your. There would be some item.
You can make your permafrost bolts even bigger. That's crazy.
So I think the way you would discover this skill, because it was not recommended on any of your skills, is you would find it on some other skill, which it would be recommended as the top 3 or 4 skills or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you could move it, so you could always move it around between your items. So like, click that gem you just put into your explosive grenade, move it into your permafrost bolts.
What?
Left click it and move it into permafrost bolts.
What the?
Boom, done. You just changed. Yeah.
Wasn't in the first game once you applied a gem, it was permanent into that item?
No, you would be able to move it like this, but you'd be socketing them in your items. And now the difference is that you needed to have good enough sockets in your items to be able to be creative with your skills. This does not limit you in that way. Anyone can be creative with their skills, not just people with 6 linked items, you know?
Look how fat that blast is.
That's fucking insane. I don't have a permafrost blast, but can you show that again? Let's go full quality on my screen, and then can now do it. Shoot some of these fucking. Holy shit! Very nice.
Permafrost it and bring you to Alaska.
Permafrost bringing you to Alaska. I'm in Alaska, by the way. So I literally live in Alaska. and my wife is a permafrost scientist. Not even joking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You guys need some mental health.
Yep, there's a lot of permafrost up here.
Mental health.
A lot of permafrost up here.
Froze them. Love that shit.
All right, so wait, so yeah, let's try it on the grenade. Now, the other thing I was gonna say though is here's the interesting thing. Can you mouse over that gem one more time and read it? And that's.
Oh, that's bigger. That's bigger. Yeah.
Can you just show that though, real quick? Read the very last thing written in gray. You cannot have multiple copies of the same support gem socketed at the same time.
Oh, because people will try that to make it 80% and whatever.
No, it's even more than that. It's not saying in that skill, it's on your character. So if you want to magnify the effect of the grenade, you can't magnify the effect of the bolts.
Oh, so one instance of this gem only on your
This
character
changes the game completely, because in Path of Exile,
really, yeah.
in Path of Exile, you would do is you would use like the best gem, and
super
you get like 8.
Guy and a frost gem.
You would just get like 8 copies of concentrated effect or whatever the fuck gem you know is the best for you. Just get like that on everything, you know. This way, they're forcing you to like choose shittier other ones, because you have to, you know, you have to dig deeper into the shittier gems. I like that. That's a good.
Dig deeper into the shit.
I like that a lot. That's good shit. All right, let's see. Can I see your super grenade? Let me see your super grenades. Oh, that's like fucking huge.
Massive.
Boom! And you actually hit shit with it. Yeah.
Blasted that shit.
Boom. Got like a little concentrated.
To become comparable to a massive Taco Bell shit.
Jesus Christ, motherfucker.
Those will still always take priority, motherfucker. There's nothing like a Taco Bell boo-boo.
I just got this skill, by the way, Remorseless. Did you reach that yet? Passive skill tree?
No.
You got 2 skill points, motherfucker. Spend them.
Let me just do it in a second.
He's blasting too hard with the...
wolves onto my grenade. Yes. I can
So,
just stand on your grenade.
Do you think this class is better than, more fun for you than the monk? Let's not say better, but like, I should have recommended this for you instead of the other way around, right? Like, this is way more way more straightforward. I think this is going to be the gateway class for most people into action RPGs from like looter shooter type games. Looter shooters. All right, let's see your skill tree real quick.
Fuck, what's the button for that again?
P.
P
for passive skill tree.
For skills.
No, P for passive skills. Passive skill tree.
My God.
That one actually works. Just go work your way towards the large skill on the look at the big 2 skills that are on the green, the big one. That one.
I was gonna go for this one, yeah.
Yeah, just go get that.
More damage.
You can't actually reach it. Okay.
Even more damage. Almost there.
You don't have enough points to
Almost
reach
there.
it, but basically, what does that one do? It says increase projectile damage 15%, build up against enemies within 2 meters plus 5. It's just a big projectile damage node. Okay, it's nothing that special.
Yeah. And then I was gonna go put points into the attack speed.
Don't work your way backwards. Always work forward.
No, always forward. Okay.
Always look for the big nodes first. Work forward towards them, and I think go back in and pick shit up after. You know what I really wish the game had, by the way? A way for you to click around and see what 100 skill points would look like, and then have a way to like save that as like a template so you can look at it later and reference it when you're actually assigning the skill points, or even just make them like temporarily assigned, and then when you get the skill points to actually assign them, just like allow you to be like, okay, do what I already chose 8 hours ago because I already decided. But the fact that the only way you can actually browse the skill tree without having the skill points is, guess how? On the fucking calculator website online, which I don't like. I wish it was in. It should be in the game, built in somehow, that you can browse and explore the skill tree, right? Like, there's no way you can make characters in this game effectively without using the skill calculator tree on the website, basically, and that should not be separated from the game. So,
Boy, see.
anyways, this
Are we about to pay $10 for some different cursors?
let's not go in. Let's not go in here, but let's go back.
Do you like the standard cursor?
I don't want to pay money for the cursors. No, I'm not paying for cursors.
You're gonna pay it because you're gonna get bored of the original. You're gonna, there's 5 other options. You're gonna do it.
Your grenade's so
Big
big.
ass boom boom. Oh shit! I'm full. I'm full. Oh fuck! Sometimes I push the. What's this button for map? I need to change that. It's like in that near the inventory button. It's no good.
You know? Do you know what's lame about it? The fact that it takes. What is the button? You? It's you. It's the fact that it takes so long to open the map screen. Why should it take 5 seconds of loading to open a map? It's mind-boggling.
It's not. Whoa! Look at this fucking thing. When did I find this?
Empyrean. What?
When did I find this beast?
44 hour energy shield and.
That's a lot of armor.
It's a fucking beast.
Holy
what the
shit.
fuck? Armor and energy shield. Okay, I'll take your old one, please.
Exactly. I was like, do you want the old one?
I don't know. I'm kind of a Jesus here, but it is rare.
What is this other thing?
Mine's
too?
just
That's
32
really
energy
high
shield. I'm
armor.
like a. Actually, wait a minute. This item that I have. Holy shit! Can we do this? Are we for real right now?
Yes.
Look at what my item is. I wanted to show you this. Here's my Jesus garb. Superior tattered robe. Jesus does not wear normal tattered robes. He wears superior tattered robes. You see? Can you look at that and then mouse over it? It's the tattered robes. There you go. See, 14% quality superior. Can you now throw that back to me?
What is it? What's special about it?
It has inherently 14% more energy shield on top of the base value that a normal tattered robe would have.
Oh.
And I could turn this into magic and turn it into rare and add stats on it. And then it'll be inherently a better version. You know, so the idea is to make a really good item in Path of Exile, you'd have to find these kind of high quality base items and then like craft them up into like super good items and get the roll right every time to where it's making it better and better and better and like it's getting the best possible thing each time. And then yeah, so let's me
should we kind of end this video and end this area at some point, or what do you want?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Let's just run up here, and this is like the last.
A little long, I think.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this last part.
What's this phrase mean? If you say it's gotten a little long in the tooth, a little long in the tooth.
I don't know. I wasn't alive in the 1950s.
Long in the tooth. Are they talking about like a beaver or something? You know, long the beaver's teeth got too long.
Oh man.
I think that's what's happening there. I think those scrolls of wisdom.
All right, come with me.
I've not found an exalted orb yet. Maybe we're just getting lucky, by the way.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Well, it's weird is like you haven't even gotten an uncut skill gem thing. I had to drop it for you.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Although I think you get them
I'm
more.
the unluckiest bastard in the world.
I think what it is that you get them from quest rewards, and I did more quests and shit than you did, and so, like because I'm actually further than this part. Like I actually did this part, which I'm about to show already on 4 characters. So I got all those skill gems from quest rewards. I'm pretty sure.
Have a grenade, beastie.
Okay, come over here. Actually, no. Can you come back to the right here? So we ran past a checkpoint, and whenever there's a checkpoint, there's usually like a boss. So let's go do that. Oh, do you have space? We got a
Yeah.
portal, but we gotta be quick about it. Can only take
You
one.
want me to portal?
You only have 60 seconds.
I think I need to go to your portal.
Yeah, that's fine. Just have 60 seconds.
Pieces.
60 seconds and it resets?
It's
No, and then we have to leave because we don't have patience. I don't have patience.
There's like a literal timer in the game, like after 60 seconds, all the enemies come back. I'm like, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
No, but after 8 to 15 minutes, it'll reset, and then yeah. Don't want that, but
Quarter staff and shit. I mean,
I just don't want it to take forever. Yeah, well, no, because it doesn't have stats. I don't want a basic thing. You just mouse
Basic
over.
boots.
I'll just watch as you sell it. Yeah, they're all white items.
Basic boots.
Trash. Yep. I mean, the white items aren't trash because you can upgrade them. But these are such low level items. Like when you're first starting out a new character, like who cares? You'll just find some low level shit, and then you'll be past level 4 fast enough. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You know, it'll be more important to keep the base, high quality base items that are not magic from higher level items, because then it'll be hard to find a 15% quality white item with extra energy shield that you start to turn into like your super item. But actually, so I wanted to do this real quick before we go back. Currency items. I have the superior tattered robe, and I'm going to use these 3 orbs of transmutation and 6 orbs of augmentation on it. So first one is orb of transmutation. Turn it into a magic item. Add 1 modifier. 18 to maximum life. Okay, that's not exactly the best one. So now what you could do is you could re-roll this. You know how you re-roll that? You want to know how you re-roll it?
I'm sure I'm gonna be amazed by this one.
Do you remember how when you talked to the lady? I need to get rid of an item. Hold on a second. 1 item must be sacrificed. It's an 8% quality
Is it
item.
the disenchant item?
Yes, it is. It is.
Ah.
I'm gonna be the shield.
Where
I
have I
think.
seen that before? We were sure talking about disenchanting items a lot in the recent game we played.
Fucking World of Warcraft, motherfucker.
World of Warcraft. Oh god.
Disenchant. So it gives you a
God.
transmutation shard when you sell something to her. So she'll give you a transmutation shard. Let's see what that one does. I got it. Goodbye. Transmutation shard. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What?
It says a stack of 10 shards becomes an orb of transmutation.
Oh. Interesting.
I already have orbs of transmutation. These are just pieces of them. Fuck! What's the item that like re-rolls the magic properties of a fucking item? That's the one I wanted. It's probably one of these other type of orbs. I think it's this one. But the chaos orb turns into a rare. Alright, so basically the next thing I need to do is an orb of augmentation, which adds a new magical property. The other thing you can do is you can reset it by clearing the properties. That's actually a more valuable and rare gem that does that. So what you actually end up doing is just having to find another plain white tattered robe to do it to once you rolled the wrong stats on it. It's like the item's fucked up and you just sell it. 7% cold resist, 18 maximum life. That's kind of what I would a definition of a fucked item, you know? I'll put it here. Maybe we can do something with it later. Probably don't want to care too much about it. Alright, let's go back. Which one's mine? Is it?
Your portal.
Isn't it the right one?
Oh, but I could also take mine and I clicked on yours. I don't know.
Oh, we're right next to each other. Okay, yeah. Let's go up here real quick. Or down here, I mean, to the right. There's a waypoint here. Yeah, here I saw it. Here it is, Witch's Hut. So whenever there's a checkpoint, there's usually like a boss. Kind of, there's like a it's like a save kind of thing. Look, it's a witch in here. She teleports out here. And she goes crazy.
We don't like no witches.
Burn the witches, burn and the witches and burn. Dracula.
Ditches and burning the...
Can't believe those kind of songs are like popular. Like, actually, I like the White Zombie and not as.
I like the actual like White Zombie before he became Rob Zombie.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say too.
Good shit.
Oh, Orb of Augmentation. Nice crap. Don't hurt me. All right, the witch is dead.
We went to the witch's house and we're like, we're not having none of this. What do
Hey,
witches
look,
do?
this is literally the item I was just talking about. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. All right, look in here.
Yeah, look, there's a cauldron. That's what witches get up to. Cauldrons and shit.
Oh, it's.
Oh, nice. We got our first official mana.
Oh, mine didn't drop it. Oh, it's because I already did this part with this character.
Oh, I see.
All right, so now let's go over here.
But so none of these have special stats, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, so then those once again you can do it. You wanted to do what, did you get a medium one?
I already had one. None of them, neither of them had. But the small one does have special stats.
Yeah,
so
but
waiting for a special stat.
well,
medium.
guess what, motherfucker? This is a learning opportunity for you. Or do you have a medium flask yet?
Yeah.
No, I mean the one that you're using. That's magic. Is it medium? Or is it small?
Oh, it's small.
The life one.
Well, the life one's small. Yeah.
They're both small. So you have a medium. What'd you find just now?
Just a blank medium life flask and a blank medium mana flask with nothing special.
Oh yeah. So you can take this orb of augmentation. And then. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the one that adds a new property, so it needs to already be magic. So you need the other one, which.
The one I have here, transmutation.
Yes.
I have one.
Yes. Okay. Use it.
On the life one.
Whichever one you want. Yeah.
The life one.
Right. 20%, 8% increased charges gained, and then now use this other one, Orb of Augmentation, to add.
Oh.
A second property randomly. 21%.
Nice. I think it's pretty much with the other one that I'm currently using.
But then, like, now it's medium. Yeah.
But better.
That's the basics of crafting right there, is rolling the magic stats, and then if you really like your item, you can turn it into rare and try and add a third stat, and then you fuck it up, and then you're like, fuck, and then you have to try again from like.
You want my old small one?
Of course. I'm sick.
You have more of these transmutation orbs and things. I'll do it to my mana flask as well.
I do, but it's back at the base.
Okay, well, do it later.
We'll do it later. I just wanted to show this last part, which is like the quest progression. So like if we just killing this witch is kind of like a side thing. If you open your map, actually, of pushing U or whatever that key you rebounded to is, the map actually indicates these kind of things. So like you see these little icons that are around where we are. Like there's a chest to the left of the camp we're at that's flashing for you. See that flashing? The icon that where we are is on the right. Yeah, witch hut. See how that was flashing because you just completed it? Or do you see that little skull next to it? Ariane, the Forgotten Witch. So we killed her, and we also found the witch's hut and the cauldron in it. So
nice.
Until you find them, like you see the skull on the right, it is glowing. The bramble ghast. We have to find that motherfucker and kill him.
Somewhere in this area. Okay, let's find
So you can see the skulls are dudes, the chests are things you have to find, and then Tree of Souls is also over here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you can kind of see, like, I like that. It's telling you visually all the things if you got it. So we gotta find this dude, and then also we gotta go to this over here to the left. I know
Where
for
have we not explored on this map? It must be. Look, if you do the tab view thing.
well, I
It
know
must
for
be here on the left.
I know for a fact that it's right here. So
Oh, it's up here because there's a waypoint there, probably.
yes,
That's why.
yes. So talk to this chick. She's here. The Una girl from town is here exactly.
What happened here?
What happened here? You notice there's a dude hanging right here, the hooded one.
Yeah. He won't die because he's a witch. He's a warlock.
Is it still alive? Perhaps it can give.
This is the slowest talking voice actor in the entire game, I think. I think she might talk slower than Barack Obama. Woo!
Old magics will protect
Do you remember how Barack Obama would talk like that always?
Yeah. It's like you thought I was finished talking, but no, I'm not done yet. And I'm still not done. You thought that was the end of my sentence, but actually the sentence was a run-on sentence, so...
It's like you never know. You never know. All right, so
You never knew with him. You never knew.
basically, though, you're trying to release this guy, and in order to do that, you need to get some runes of power because there's magical runes in the tree bind him here, something like that, and you need to go to that red veil place, which you found the entrance to. It's down to the left.
Well, I'll do that after.
But we should go run there because guess what? If we quit now, you'd have to re-find that red veil exit. So,
Oh my god. Okay, where is it?
so we run down there and we get the waypoint, and then we won't have to. Next time we'll be able to just
Oh, I see.
teleport there. So it's just down here. Let's try and find this other dude on the way. I think he's probably in this little last patch we didn't clear here. Right here. Here he is.
We need to clear this tiny area.
Fucking right here by this checkpoint. See this shit? Checkpoint. Bramble Lord time. He's like a boss. Bramble Lord in the bramble here.
Oh, he's the lord of the little thorny brambles.
The brambles just closed in. You can't escape now. You see that shit?
He closed us in. What a beast. My grenade is extra big.
I had extra Taco Bell, motherfucker.
You can have a super boom boom. Extra explosive.
Hey, come up here for some screenshots. No, use your heal. Oh, he bramble blasted you.
Wow.
Can I revive you? I can revive you.
Yeah, I think you'll probably
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen today. Bramble Lord, Bramble Lord, will you allow me to revive
You did an
SiRiUS?
instant kill fucking move on me. Holy shit.
Alright, I need to get him away from
You
you.
got me?
No, I need to get him away from you. And then I'll go.
And bramble boom boom you. He
No, he didn't do it to me.
That's what he did to me. That's what he fucking did to me.
No, he's gonna fucking kill me. God damn it. No. Alright, well,
He brambled you.
that's what the checkpoint's
Holy
for.
shit, this has got a crazy move, yo.
Use the checkpoint.
Wow.
Bramble blast time. Alright, I'm gonna just go shotgun this time. For these little enemies.
Yeah. Well, I gotta watch for that bramble thing he does, dude. That's crazy.
I was like, screenshots, motherfucker, and then he got brambled.
Yeah, and he does it fast.
Wait, can you come closer though for a moment? For some screenshots? Oh, fuck my ass. Screenshot's not worth it.
You're gonna get punished every time for that shit.
But I gotta get a good screenshot for the video. You gotta do, you know, I'll have to pull it out later, but there we go.
Yeah. Pull it
An
out.
explosion.
Why are you doing a special move now?
There it goes. Oh no, that's not it. That shit. There it goes, the big boom.
That's it, oh my
Yeah,
God.
the big boom boom.
Holy shit, that's scary.
Die, motherfucker. Whoa.
That was his fucking super move right there.
Uncut skill gem, orb of transmutation, robe, medium flask, green wheel gauntlets. Normal
See
item
what I
to
picked
magic.
Jesus Christ, I need to change the map key to something else. It's so annoying, yo. Keep accidentally using it. Uncut skill 2. I'll have to assign these another time.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Well, so now I don't know what else you get, because like, so you now you need uncut skill 3, right? Because like,
yeah.
now you want the next tier of shit: the high velocity rounds, incendiary shot, flash grenade. What's a flash grenade?
The hell, does it blind them? Stun them?
Blinds
blind them?
enemies. Fuse duration is 0.85 seconds. The fuse duration needs to be lowered somehow. You know what? I'm gonna check the passive skill tree real quick. You can search for words. I'm gonna search for the word fuse. And I'm gonna spell it correctly though, with one S. Fuse. Fuse. Here, what's this? Reduced grenade fuse duration is a talent on the fucking passive skill tree. 25% reduced grenade fuse duration. See that shit?
Whoa,
Here's another
that is
one.
Good.
Holy shit, 50% increased grenade fuse duration. Grenade skills fire additional projectile. I don't like that. I don't like it. I like the decreased.
Someone in the chat, by the way, I just noticed it for a moment. He's asking, like, my game's running slow, and the guy wrote, but just buy a 4090 for this fucking
Just
game.
buy a 4090.
For this game.
Just buy a 4090. And that's like a common thing, too, that
Game
people
should
say
run on
that
an old-ass video card.
modern games, people complain that even a 4090 is not enough anymore. Like, I think this is
But
the
a
only
game
skill.
of this sort should run on, like, a one generation older video card. Like, it should run on a 30 series, honestly. Just my opinion.
All right,
Like, I don't agree with
let's
that.
go quickly before we lose our focus.
Where are we going?
Down this way. So we
Oh, to the... Yeah, I remember now.
So we cleared everything here. Let's head to the Red Veil, look at it real quick, and then we're done. We're good. I think that's enough, right? Basically, like, people watch this video, they got out of it what they wanted, I think.
The Red Veil, not the
To
Red
see
Wood.
the next few areas and to see how the double mercenary works, you know? Is the idea.
Pretty good.
I like it.
A good mercenary
It died
knows when
once,
to
I
cut
think.
and run.
Maybe twice?
I won't end
Twice.
up lying in a field like this.
I also
So,
just think it changes
Moscow's
the
dying
game.
A lot more.
It just changes the game too. The feel of it feels very much like these shooter type twin stick. You know, here's the waypoint, and now next time we can resume here. But let's just run in here
Yeah,
for
the
like.
frame rate's fine for me. With my ancient CPU, get like 30 to 60 in most areas. In town, it goes down to like 20 to 30. I don't know what's so heavy about the town area, but something.
We need to
heavier
get this
there.
water, red blood water here.
Flowers did not like that. We were just fighting these stupid flowers in an Elden Ring, if I recall. The same stupid little flowers.
The thing that's cool about this class is like, there's people who enjoy this type of twin stick shooter style gameplay in other games, and they might not actually like
There's
Diablo.
a game called Aliens Fireteam Elite, which I think is on our wish list. It's a top-down, third-person twin-stick shooter type of. You know,
Yeah, and I've
it's
seen like
videos.
zombie type games like this before too. I definitely think, you know, this allows these people to get into this, and maybe this is the only part of the game they play. Maybe they never play another class. This is the only one, but they'll still enjoy it. So this is
That
basically
game
a
is a little more
giant.
simplified than a game like this, but.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, it's pretty good.
Oh,
Sure, there's still
yeah.
some upgrading stuff, but nothing like
Oh,
this.
check it out.
Must be what I'm looking for.
So basically, for this quest that we're doing to get the guy off the tree, the hanging man, you have to find 3 of these obelisks in this other area, which summons these monsters, and you must defeat them all.
I should have known nothing is free.
Use your giant boom boom.
Oh yeah, taking Taco Bells right now. Flaming hot burrito, enchilada, super spicy jalapenos.
What as if Taco
Bam,
Bell
bam.
made a action RPG game sometime, and there was that kind of shit.
It'll be called Taco Bell Revenge.
And Rune Girdle, it's a the green shit like that's like a quest item. So you need to find 3 of these ruined items. Let's not do that now, but it's basically.
How's the saving work in this game? As soon as you've picked up an item, it's done. You quit. Everything's It's constantly saved. Progress
Well, so-
constantly saved.
Yes, but the actual areas, if you quit,
Yeah, so
they only
we
last 8 to
just barely
15
got
minutes.
near, doesn't
So if
matter.
you get disconnected, you can reconnect. You have 8 to 15 minutes before this map
great.
gets deleted from memory, basically, or whatever. And then that's the reason why waypoints are so important, because as soon as you discover the waypoint, now even if you're coming into a different instance of this map, you know you can enter it, and you know the stuff you've done, like the fact that we found one of these runes means like now you only have to find 2 or whatever, and like so they're
Come stand over here and zoom in.
your progression of activities is always updated. Yes.
You can label this screenshot double Jesus.
Can we come over here by the water, the blood water over here? Double Jesus right here, all the time. Double Jesus all the time.
Double
Actually, right
Jesus,
here is better.
blood has
Oh,
been
perfect,
released.
perfect spot right here.
The water has been turned to wine.
Can you stand close to the tree? Yeah, there you go.
They won't let me stand any closer, but I
Right here. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
I will turn the water into wine.
The double cross. Oh, that's a nice. Holy shit! You're shooting my camera? What the fuck? Fucking boom, boom, motherfuckers! That's right, motherfuckers. Man, I like how you can aim at the camera. That's whoever made that. They did that shit on purpose, man. When you aim down, he shoots at the camera. That's fucking.